Yo.
Hi, everybody. We're back for another show with the Colorado Pinball Collective. We're up at Ryan's place up in Boulder again. We're going to play some AC/DC tonight. So yeah, we're in Ryan's basement. We're going to play some games here. This game is incredibly complicated. Some of us didn't really know how complicated it was till we started looking into all the various rules and things in it. So we're going to try to figure some of that stuff out as we go. So we've met Ryan before, but he's also the other half of the Little Kings Pinball podcast, which everyone should listen to if you haven't already. And yeah, we're going to kind of work through this thing and play some games and have a good time.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try and break this down. Instead of trying to explain the whole game right up front, we're going to try and do beginner, intermediate, and advanced sections in honor of the podcast. The bias, beginner, intermediate, advanced strategies. And yeah, so, and probably also going to just add things as we go. And I will try and, while I'm playing, say what I'm doing and maybe why. But this game also there isn't exactly like a thing to do that everybody does. There's so many different things that can all be interesting that there isn't, it's not a good, like, yeah, this is the path to victory.
There's no obvious go-to shots or anything. It's
No.
just a big bunch of stuff.
So, okay, so for the beginner strategy, we're going to, there's 3 main multi-balls, which are indicated right here on these big red things by the flippers: Jam, Album, and Tour. They're made by shooting a particular number of shots. So Jam is ramps. So at the beginning, it'll be 6 ramps to light this, to start your multi-ball. Album is 3 complete sets of drop targets, or target banks, I guess, because this is the Pro, so it's all stand-up targets. And it can be the same, it could be all 3 TNT 3 times, or it could be one of these, one of these, one of those. And so you need 3 of those for that multi-ball. Tour is 8 orbits, so either of the orbits 8 times will light Tour multi-ball. And all of those, the progress carries through for all your balls across the game. And I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
So we're going to, for the beginner strategy, Joe and I are going to pick different songs, but we're both going to basically just play for Jam. And ultimately, sort of the big scoring feature in this game is something called the Inseong Jackpot. All of the shots that you make during the game kind of add to that, and then at various points you can collect it, and it can be multiplied. And so you can have a shot that doubles your score or even triples your score if you're really savvy about it. So I'm going to start the game here, and I'm going to pick... so you can flip through all these different songs. I'm going to pick Rock and Roll Train because it's a mode that wants you to combo ramps. And since I'm going to try and get into the Jam multi-ball, which is also ramps, then hopefully that'll lead to some good scoring. There's a skill shot at the top, which is just these axe lanes. One of them is blinking, and you can use the flippers to toggle. And you want to go through the blinking lane. That gives you a VIP pass, which we'll maybe not talk about right now.
We'll save that for a little bit later.
And are
very important.
Yes, but always try and get that. At the beginning of your first ball, the cannon is lit over here, and when you shoot it, it'll give you a shot over here for a jackpot. It's just a million. Whoa, points.
Not usually worth shooting at that.
Yeah, in the very beginning, it's sort of more dangerous, as you can see what happened to me there. So here, I'm just trying to shoot the left ramp, which is that white...
Oh, you almost got it.
Since I'm in Rock and Roll Train, it just has the left ramp lit, because it really wants me to hit that, so it can light other shots. And let's see if I can get it. There we go. And now comboing to the other side is more valuable in this mode. But also backhands, you can backhand both ramps and kind of safer that way. So assuming I can hit them.
Yeah, you backhand both the ramps, the backhand, you left The left loop is backhandable. I think the right loop is backhandable too, but I never bothered trying that.
I've done it a few times. It's definitely if the ball isn't quite, if it's further out towards the tip, it's very doable. Alright, so jam is lit because I hit 6 ramps. And now you can see down here that it's flashing. Okay, that's great. So, and then this light is flashing means the cannon is ready. And so you just shoot the right ramp. This is the same for all the multi-balls. They always start from loading the cannon, and so do all of the jackpot shots and all of that. On the premium and the LE, there's a diverter, so for some shots you can hit the left ramp and it will divert over. But on the pro, it's always the right ramp. So here I'm going to go for the bell. There's a playfield multiplier at the bell if you hit it 3 times. And now in this multi-ball, whatever you did to get to your multi-ball, that's the thing that is the jackpots. So I'm in jam multi-ball, which was ramps to get there, which means ramps are the jackpots. So I'm going to focus on hitting those. And I have my song Jackpot lit. Not going to talk about that, actually.
And at this point, it's not going to be very high anyway, so...
True. Woo! I'm also trying to hit the 5 main shots. Nah, not going to do that either. So here I have a jackpot shot for 4 million points, which isn't big, but I'm going to do it anyway. And
next song.
So, yeah.
Next song.
So I completed enough objectives here to allow me to change songs, and maybe we won't get too deep into that right now. But I could stick with the same song, or I could pick something else, and I decided I would just pick something else. So I'm gonna. The info screen is definitely your friend on this game. If you hold the flipper, you can scroll through here and it'll tell you some stuff. Now I have 7 ramps because it goes up each time. I have 2 target banks for album and 7 loops for tour. So I might just go for album because I'm closer to that. I need just this 1 T target, the one that's flashing on the left. That will complete that bank. And now I need 1, and
that's a good start right there. That's a very good start. Shooting all the shots. I'm not going to do nearly that well, I've got a feeling. But yeah, so if you're going simple, another song I like to pick is War Machine. It's pretty straightforward. It's just really 1 shot, the left spinner, which is easy to hit from both flippers, and it's also worth a lot. It just seems you can get like 1,000,000 points per shot on that, and it's very repeatable, and it also works you towards a tour multi-ball. So I'm going to try that one out. Like Ryan was talking about, definitely shoot the skill shot up top for the VIP passes, which we'll dive into specifically later. But yeah, they're very valuable, and don't waste them. But yeah, we'll talk about that shortly. And of course, now I can't hit it. But yeah, just shoot that left loop, which I think qualifies all the other shots, then you can shoot whatever you want. But now we'll just keep it simple, and then we'll go back to shooting ramps and try to get jam. And this again starts every ball. I'm not going to wait. It's only 2 million points, not really worth it. But I'll take a shot at the left loop, which is good for the War Machine song that I'm doing, and it's a safe return. So it's much less risky than going for the 2 million points. Huh.
We got AJ and Russell in the chat tonight.
What's up, AJ and Russell?
We only call out the Colorado people apparently. Just joking. Hi, everybody else. Thanks for watching.
Wherever you're from.
I told my dad about it, but I doubt he made a Twitch account.
Hi, Ryan's dad, if you're there.
Whoop.
Joe, how how's your Mata Hari doing?
It's going pretty okay. Still, it does the usual routine where it turns off after a little while, but it's better than it was. But yeah, it keeps you on your toes. It tells you when it's been tired of being played. It's time to take a break. So like Ryan did, I'm going to shoot the bell. That just gives you one less shot for the bell later to double your play field, which is extremely useful when you're getting your song jackpots, which again we will discuss in greater depth here shortly. So we'll just shoot some jackpots, hopefully. Oh, that wasn't one. Oh, come on, really? Thank you. That was right on the... Oh, damn. Oops. So I got an add-a-ball there kind of by accident. But if you shoot 5 of the lit shots when you're in a multi-ball, it'll give you a add-a-ball. Start the whole thing over and, get you some more points. You can also get the add-a-ball using the VIP passes that we talked about earlier by hitting the button. But if you don't need to hit it, just do it the old-fashioned way. Back to the ramps.
Something about Jam is that when you hit, we hit a ramp, it turns it off for maybe 2 or 3 seconds. So you can't loop the one ramp over and over again and keep getting jackpots.
You can't go back and forth. That's good. Because you can sometimes get in a little chain where you can just shoot that left one over and over again.
Look at this score here.
We're just keeping things close, keeping it tight.
Nice. Okay, so I've been forgetting to do this a lot, but I'm going to remember now because I'm trying to explain how to play this game. But looking before you even plunge just to see where you're at, it's pretty helpful. I have 7 ramps to go, 1 target bank, and 7 loops. So I may actually just shoot ramps again and hope that I accidentally complete target banks because those are pretty dangerous. Another thing to do is use your ball save period at the beginning to go for the bell, which is dangerous, or to try and complete a target bank. Something worth noting is that on the premium and LE, these 2 banks are drop targets, and they will reset at the beginning of your ball, so you'll lose your progress. Whereas on the pro, it keeps your progress. So like I have that third letter in TNT is completed for me. If this were the premium, that would not be. I'd have to start over again.
I didn't know those were different that way.
Yeah.
We're learning here today.
Yeah, that's right.
Another VIP pass to put in your quiver, which will be very useful.
All right, so
You're done with that.
I happened to hit that R that I needed, and now album multi-ball is lit, the cannon is lit. This means that I'll start multi-ball if I go over there. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna...
Double Danger Pinball saying he's having fun with the fire effect LEDs.
Ooh, thank you.
I don't know what that means.
We have
Sounds dangerous.
We have these LEDs that change colors. It's like this rotating sort of flame bulb.
Ooh.
And yeah.
So you got a multi-ball going, you got your 2x playfield going, because you hit the bell 3 times total for the game. So this is a good place to be.
It is. And you get 20 seconds of 2x scoring, and then it times out, but you can hit it again to keep it going. And each time you hit it, you get another 20 seconds. And eventually you'll get to 3x if you hit it 3 times when you're in 2x. Oh. Alright. That was... Yeah, okay. So, I did that because actually on the premium, hitting the bell will... or hitting the button when you have a VIP pass will swing the bell, which will continue your 2x, continue your scoring, but it doesn't work that way on the pro. So I saw that I was losing my 2x and I hit the button, and yeah, so that's what happened there.
So I didn't know that. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's my whole strategy.
Yeah, it makes Hell's Bells is more
lucrative
better on the LE, yeah.
Big move.
Yeah, am I still on the screen?
Might have to adjust it, but hey, most things have happened. Oh yeah, we're a little sideways. It's more fun that way.
So I'm gonna just shoot some more ramps here, and maybe change songs just for shits, for giggles. Can I swear?
Just, you sure can.
Okay. I guess we'll just talk about the song jackpot a little. I don't know. This thing is lit right now, and none of these multi-balls are lit, so that probably means it's lit for the song jackpot, or possibly some other minor jackpot. In the status up here, I can see what that is. So right, cannon lit for 5.8 million. So that means if I load the cannon, it's going to give me a shot over at the lightning bolt for 5.8 million. That's kind of a small number, so I mean, it depends what you need. I have 30 million, so 5 isn't that much more to my score. I'd rather try and like build it up and do something cooler later. So I may I don't know what I'll do here. I guess I'm gonna change songs because the jukebox is lit and it didn't quite go all the way around. Oh, actually, do I get points? Can I earn points in this game?
Bounty points? I don't know.
Not yet.
Okay, then
I'll go later.
I won't talk about that yet. Because I could get one here with a War Machine shot.
That right loop, I think, is the toughest shot to shoot on purpose.
Oh, that was a mistake.
A little left, that should be good. Check that one more time. Still gotta go a little further, but that'll be fine. What am I doing over here? So yeah, let's look through this little menu here. And a lot of games, you can find some useful stuff in here. Just take a flip through if you don't do that on the reg. But I'm nowhere near ramps, 2 more target banks, and 6 loops. So I'll probably just shoot loops because that's worth War Machine points, and that's worth a lot. And we'll stumble into some target banks along the way, and then we'll be ready to get some multi-ball going. We'll just leave this the way it is.
Yeah, it's probably that right. Then switching songs.
Whoops. 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 Oh boy, I'm just getting all the lucky breaks today. There, I had that coming. Yeah, I can't seem to find that left loop from the left flipper. Usually that's my go-to.
Yeah, this game, the cannon really obstructs what's going on with the right out lane, which is not that fun. And I have the outlane posts are all the way up on this right now, so it's kind of a big gap over there. I'm just gonna see what's going on here. Two ramps. Okay.
I don't know about the points, but this is my favorite song to listen to out of the lineup we have here today.
I agree.
Also a good choice if you can't shoot any shots on purpose. This way you get credit for shooting the stand-ups. All right, let's see if I can do anything. Jeez.
Making the most of it.
It's about efficiency, really, is what it is. All right, so I know we got one more target bank already. So I think if I just get that T, I'll be ready to do some albuming. Sure enough.
No.
Yeah, what a shame. What a waste. Well, yeah, those are okay scores. Not great, but if you're playing in a head-to-head tournament sort of scenario, you put up 30 something, or that'll get you by here and there. So not the worst.
Totally.
What's next on the agenda?
Well, AJ and Robert from Double Danger talking about the alien star in the background.
Whatever's in the background usually gets.
It
more
doesn't
attention
work,
than the game
unfortunately,
actually
right now. It did when I got it, and I didn't play it for 2 weeks, and then suddenly it didn't work. So maybe we can stream that again at some point. But
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool game. I didn't really know about it until it was in the finals at Pinburg. Maybe this was 2016. And whatever. Yeah, well, some other time we'll do it. But basically, there's sort of like one thing to do. There's multi-ball and there's hitting the spinner, and you can get the spinner up to 50x.
50x.
Good
That's a lot of
lord.
X's.
Mm-hmm.
What's it start at? 2?
It starts at
Just 2 points?
It starts at it's 1,000, but you can get it
Wow.
at 50,000 a spin.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it's pretty powerful there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now maybe we'll just add in. I don't know. Talk more, maybe just like more about the playfield multiplier and
Yeah.
Inseong Jackpot. We kind of like talked about it a little bit. Okay, so there's a 2x and a 3x. When you hit the bell 3 times, it goes to 2x scoring. And I was kind of saying this before. It goes for 20 seconds, and then it times out. If you hit it again, it will restart that timer. And once you hit it 3 times, it goes to 3x. And you can keep 3x going forever if you keep hitting the bell. So the key to this game is like hitting big song jackpots, probably that are multiplied with these playfield multipliers. And it maxes at 3. So all of the songs, all of like the lit note shots that you make during the game add to your song jackpot. And when you start the game, it's lit immediately for 1 million, and that's just not that high. So Joe and I, you saw us like we were shooting the bell. That's like a common thing to do, or shooting the left orbit. Because this is like you're setting the ball side to side, and you wouldn't want to drain for 1 million points. And if you pass it up, it continues to build. So it builds throughout your whole ball until either you collect it or you lose your ball, and then you start back at 0. So really important to maximize it when you get a good one. I used to kind of just take, it's like if I got to 10 million, I would take it, and it depends how many points you need, but I've been pushing it more lately, and I will, like, if I'm at 10 million and I don't have any multipliers, I'll pass it up, and then it'll keep building. So the next time I get to it, and hopefully I'll plan better with the multipliers, hopefully in multi-ball. So raising the multipliers during multi-ball is the way to go, because in single ball play, that's pretty dangerous. And I think the Pro is probably more dangerous than the Premium, because it's just a stand up there and it comes right back.
Oh.
The Premium, it's a swinging ball, and you can hit it, and sometimes it will exit out to the left and come back down the left orbit, and then you can catch it. To light the song jackpot, you complete the fire lanes, FIRE, 3 times. And like at the beginning of the game, I was saying it's lit. If you're spelling fire lanes while it's already lit, that doesn't help you at all. So in some ways, it almost is better to like shoot that right away, get it out of the way, and then you can start building towards your next one. So it's pretty important you can toggle the lit lanes with your flippers. So especially if you're going for jam and you're always hitting these ramps and you're always coming through in lanes. Like,
you're one of my favorites.
Sorry, this is supposed to be quiet. Quiet.
So maybe out of any game I can possibly think of, like managing your in lanes here this is the most important game for sure. Yeah. If you're not doing it, you're not going to light your cannon for song jackpot, and that's where big money is.
Also want to thank Double Danger for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing.
Thanks,
we really
guys.
appreciate it.
I don't know. Does that?
That's the
Yeah.
cover.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a little bit more
Okay.
on is it what, like page 2 of Bowen's 50-page rule sheet.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what. And actually, well, maybe we'll just talk about the songs really quick on this one. So you can't totally see on the screen here, but there's a jukebox of 12 songs, and each one gives you a different objective, basically. And when you complete that objective, then it lights all 5 note shots, and then those are points that build your jackpot, your song jackpot. So Joe is playing War Machine. You hit the left. That's just hit the left orbit, and then it lights all 5 shots. There's other songs that are more complicated, like Let There Be Rock, oh no, sorry, for those about to rock, which are these targets everywhere, you have to hit those targets 4 times, and then it lights all the things. Hell's Bells is just 1 shot to the bell. They all kind of have different things. So some of them are easier than others, and basically that's just like completing that objective gets you into building your song jackpot quicker. So that said, I'm going to pick A Whole Lot of Rosie because I really like the song, and because all you have to do to light your shots are go through the lanes at the top, which you will do automatically, and so it will immediately light all the shots.
And everything's lit as well, so you could be building the song jackpot a little bit faster.
Yeah. So I'll pick Rosie, and then I might, I don't know, I'll go for ramps and maybe orbits. I'm not sure that that's necessarily the best strategy, but I never accidentally get tour multi-balls, so I should probably,
Right.
I can sort of just like jam an album will happen for me, but not tour, so maybe I'll just do that, focus on the orbits a little more than normal. So now like all 5 shots are lit just for going through the thing there. I'll get this out of the way so that I can start building towards it the second time, and I'm going to shoot the bell here, so I'm working towards my 2x playfield multiplier. This is really a game where you really get punished for missing, and so I find myself like drop catching like that a lot, and bounce passing a lot as well.
It's a super bouncy game.
Like that.
You're really best served to bounce pass. I didn't get to warm up on this, so I'm not sure how's his plays. It doesn't seem as bad as some of the ones on location where you really should bounce pass, or because if you just flail, you're fucked.
So what happened there is I just took out the 5 shots that were flashing, the 5 note shots, and then it relit them again. So you can see my song jackpot there is up to 5.7 million already, which is...
Sometimes that seed out of the pops is no good.
It's, yeah, and actually, usually it's safe on this one, but you'll see me at various times, like sometimes when it comes out of here, I'll bounce pass it over, and sometimes I'll drop catch over here. That time it looked like it was going down the middle, so I slid, and it's easier to slide save over here than where it was yesterday before I moved it. And the tilt's set pretty loose. Okay, so just to talk more about the song jackpot, it's going to be up here in the display. So right there it says song jackpot 5.8 million, and it said, I should figure out how many it is to get back. Oh, I missed it.
3 to complete.
So yeah, it says 3 fire lanes to complete. So 3 fire lane completions to light, and then it'll be 5.7 million, but it'll grow. Again, these are the fire lanes. I have 2 of them lit right now, so I'm gonna focus on making sure I'm lighting them as I go through. So that's a completion.
There you go. Oh.
But you moved it back.
A little bit. Oh, that was very
That's
generous.
pretty good.
And so what happens now is I lost that 6 million that I built towards.
It's gone.
It's now
It ain't
gone.
coming back.
Which is what makes this a great game for me, because it's painful. Like, if you have a good ball and you don't end it by collecting a huge song bonus, then it's pain.
Yes, absolutely. But it's also a 1-ball game.
That's true.
I try to be really, really optimistic. So you played Whole Lot of Rosie. What did you guys play before? You did War Machine and
War Machine, Hell's Bells.
All right, I'll do a little Rock and Roll Train then, because other than the 3 that's been played, Rock and Roll Train, you
Archie did do that one too.
what's the Pops one?
You shook me all night long.
You Shook Me All Night Long. Those are pretty much the 5 songs that I would ever play. The rest of them are they're too hard. They're too hard. All right. So also on ACDCs, you really want to make sure that you do a full plunge. Like pull the plunger out all the way, maybe even a little bit more, because it'll burn you if it doesn't go into the jukebox. That scoop up top, because we haven't gone over super skill, but it'll burn you if you do not, if you're going for a super skill shot, or you'll miss out on a VIP pass. So
You want those VIP passes.
So yeah, you want a good plunge.
What's up, Triton?
Yeah,
Triton?
hey man, how are ya?
Cheered 100 bits.
Oh, thank you.
100 bits of fun. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for that.
So Rock and Roll Train is not just the left ramp, but you have to then combo to the right side of the playfield. That could be the bell, the right ramp, or the right orbit. All right, and I'm just gonna go try and get some jam. All right, I am very early.
You're going for those stand-up targets.
I am.
Good
I
plan,
should have
good
played
plan.
Thunderstruck. You know, at the Rocky Mountain Showdown 2 years ago, AC/DC was there. And hold on, I hate cannons. I'm really bad at cannons. It was same game. That's the McCarthy game.
The mean one.
That's right.
Horrible mean one that nobody likes.
That's right. And Adam Lefkoff. I kept like GCing games out in the expo, just crushing it. And then I'd come in, I'd be like, 7 million. What this is just the worst. And he said, have you considered playing Thunderstruck? I'm like, oh,
Just in that tone of his.
that is, it was awesome. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
It was a good story.
I don't know if this is evidence of how Rosie isn't really that high scoring, but I feel like I made a bunch of shots on my ball, and you did not, but we're pretty much tied.
So to my understanding, it's like Hell's Bells, Rock and Roll Train, and War Machine can be the highest scoring, but Rosie's not bad, I don't think.
I mean, definitely the benefit of Rosie is like it just gets all of your shots lit for you, but each individual shot is probably less valuable because it's so easy to light them all. Each one is less valuable. All right, so I'm just gonna try
You're one
and
of my
get habits here
favorites.
and look and see 2 completions to light my Inseong Jackpot, but it starts back at 1 million. 2 ramps, 3 target banks, 6 loops. So seems like I should go for ramps.
And thanks for the subscription, AJ. That's fantastic. Means
Oh
a lot.
yeah.
Sub height.
Sub height. That's right. Dog. There it is.
There's the bounce pass. I wasn't able to do it there, but a lot of people will sometimes just loop this left ramp over and over again in their progress towards Jam. All right, so Jam is ready now, and
Oh no!
I had a whole plan, and never mind.
It's ready for ball 3. All right. I'm gonna just. I don't have any progress. I'm not even gonna check because it's just gonna be depressing. Hey.
Best
that?
concert you ever went to was AC/DC as a kid? That's a good show to see as a kid. Where was that at, Triton?
I know Donovan Stepp loves AC/DC. Huge fan. And we're gonna be streaming with him, ramping it up, man. Streaming with him next week. We're gonna be doing Walking Dead.
Gotta do some
Which-
studying for that.
He is a mess on that game. A
got a
mess,
feeling-
really good.
I
A
bet
good
we're gonna
mess.
be doing a lot of watching.
Yes, you're not gonna see us play too much, I would imagine. Oh my lord!
Thunderstruck.
I know, right?
Oh,
Working on it. I keep trying to trap. Yes.
Alright, so you should talk about the atom ball.
Oh, okay, sure. So I have hit nothing.
Well, so this is actually a little confusing because in Jam,
I think if we were on a premium or LE, we might have a better because there's multicolors.
That's why this was confusing.
So in
the other
Jam,
day.
it always flashes the ramps because it's telling you those are the jackpots. But it also uses that same white flashing to indicate which shots you have remaining. But
Oh yeah,
you
that's bad.
Well, you can tell the left ramp and the left looper flashing at different rates.
Can you? Oh, you can.
Oh,
Wow. Sharp eyes.
I don't know which one's which.
Yeah, the ramps are. The ramps are slower. So, but the bell and the orbits, I don't know if you can tell on camera, my eyes can barely tell that they are more rapidly flashing, and I'm going to take that to mean I have hit,
You can kind of tell, but yeah, it's not.
yeah,
obvious.
I'm going to take that to mean that I have hit both ramps already, and I need 3 more shots in order to get my Add-a-Ball. I have 2 VIP passes waiting for me at the action button because I successfully got 2 skill shots, which means I just need to not drain and hit 1 of those, and then I can use my button to get my Add-a-Ball. So, let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Like I said, that's all I need to do. What was I saying about bounce passing? Well, I was trying to
brutal.
chill. Jesus.
Brutal.
Oh, I hate this game. I'm just kidding. This is a wonderful game.
So yeah, that VIP thing right there, that's one of the more important things to know in the game. And I see a lot of people that they just hit this button every time they lose the ball and walk away.
Such a waste.
And
Yeah.
this is the worst game to do that ever.
Same.
You can do it on ball 3 when your game is over, but never ever 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 do that on ball 1 or 2. And I would also say it's important to keep track of how many you have, and
It'll tell you that in the menu too, so you can always go back.
it will,
and look.
yeah. So I can go see here that I have 2 VIP passes, and I'll have to remember that I'm picking up a 3rd. And then when I'm in a multi-ball, it's good to tell like how many shots I've made, because you want to use exactly as many of these that you need to revive your multi-ball. It will spot you like the shots that you need for that Add-a-Ball. So if you only need 1 shot and you use all 3 VIP passes on it, that's a bad move. If you are on ball 2 and you have 3 shots remaining and you drain out and you use both of your VIP passes, you
That
just
was also
wasted
a
them and you've drained the ball. So knowing how many exactly you need and using only that number is really important. I would almost say like if you're not sure, I wouldn't use them. I'd save them for later.
Did we talk about the super skill shot?
We did not.
Maybe get into that next game.
Yes.
Try to do it in practice. Does the Hell's Bells trick work on this spell?
It does not. So I never go for it. All right. So now Jam is ready. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity to talk about the jukebox in the song. So you can't see, but this jukebox, which there's 12, represents all the 12 songs in the game. Each one of them is represented by an objective on the playfield, and when you do that objective, it lights the song solid. And once you have 8 or more, that's what lets you change the song. So right now I'm in Rosie, and I've completed 7 of the objectives. And if I were to complete 1 more, I'd be able to change the song. I think I probably, if this is a tournament or something, maybe the best strategy would be just to start multi-ball, because this is ball 3. But I'm gonna live dangerously here and just try and change the song just for the heck of it. Because maybe there's a better song besides Rosie for me to, maybe I want to play something else in this multi-ball, like maybe I want to play Rock and Roll Train because that one wants me to shoot the ramps and so does Jam. I need TNT, which is 2 targets left. I need Back in Black, which is 4 of these. Let There Be Rock, I don't have, which is the in lanes. Thunderstruck, I only need 1 more target, so I may shoot for one of these dangerous Thunderstruck targets. See if I can backhand it instead of...
Oh no!
I didn't think I had to.
Talking to the points ratio was awful. Right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
It's is what it is. Did you go over changing songs?
That's what I was just doing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
sorry, I
that's
was over there.
how I was just talking about how to light the jukebox to change songs.
Okay. Did you talk about the scoring differences between all 11 lit?
No.
So if you have all 11 lit, you get, it's an 8 million, it adds up to 8 million bonus.
Basically, whatever song you pick,
Yeah.
you don't have an objective to complete in that one. Like, you're in Rock and Roll Train,
Right.
so that one doesn't count. It's all the other 11 that you're trying to finish.
Right, absolutely. And so currently, you can't see it on camera, but I have everything but Back in Black. What is that, like rock targets or something?
It's these.
Oh, it's the AC/DC. I knew it would be targets.
We've got a
Be
Will
one of the-
Little sighting in the chat room over
Oh,
here.
Will.
And he demands to see the super skill shot.
Oh, all right. Well,
Or not, if you're scared, I mean, whatever.
I am scared. I'm super scared.
Scared. You get them to lose with a VIP pass and you're already winning the game.
That's right. Yeah, all right. I'll do a super skill. You hold the right flipper button in, which is weird. It's usually the left, and we're going to do the right. And then you have to make any shot on the playfield, the left orbit, right orbit, either ramp or the bell. So I'm going to hit this target because that's all I keep doing. I keep shooting really early.
Thanks for the follow, sorry Haas.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. If you are going to be in Lions League, maybe you just saw the ad and you were being helpful in pointing that out. Here we go. I'm going to change my song first.
Oh, this always screws me up when you're changing songs with this as well.
Yeah, and so I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to do Hell's Bells. There we go.
Now you got a couple seconds to shoot a shot, any old shot.
Yeah. So
that might
that's
have been-
why I never do that. Ryan does that. The super skill. Yeah. You never do?
Well, if you're on a premium
Never.
and you choose Hell's Bells,
I thought that's
you
what
can
you were.
hit the VIP pass button to
Or-
get 2 VIP pass buttons. Or VIP
Yeah.
passes. So it's kind of a safety valve, but that doesn't work on the Pro, so
It also. Oh, it doesn't on
that's
the
what
Pro.
Ryan said.
Oh, I
But
missed
yeah,
that.
if you try to make a shot and you miss it, you can just hit that button, you spend 1 to get 2, so you basically break even, you earn 1 like you would have anyway. So there's no disadvantage for it if you're
also-
on that league.
Works on Rock and Roll Train. I do not understand the way these
Oh, I didn't
lanes
know that.
move. Yeah. Come
Well,
on,
now-
Cannon.
Oh,
I
boy.
couldn't see it. I couldn't see the ball. Oh, that was so weird. They were cycling wrong. I don't know. Maybe my brain's broken.
Well, you had super lanes lit.
No, I know. I was trying to get it under the ball.
Oh.
And I was like, why is it going that way? I don't know. Maybe my brain's broken. It's possible. Very possible.
What are we doing now? 3-player game?
Are you
or-
laughing at me, Will? No, I can't do a super skill shot. What a stupid request. What a stupid person for doing it.
Are we doing a 3-player game now?
Yes, please. All right, we're going to throw up some bounties now.
Oh boy.
Let's see. What do we got here? We've got score a 2x or 3x song jackpot. Probably 2x if we do it. Change songs when all 11 songs are lit. Play jam, album, and tour multi-balls in one game. We were pretty ambitious with this list.
Nah, we got him.
Score a song bonus during album multi-ball and also score one during tour. Those we will go over as we hopefully get to them.
Gross. Love a good accidental live catch that goes up the loop like that. Jeez. Should have gone Thunderstruck. I'm not buying your $1.8 million shot, friend.
So, Will, did you understand that about the VIP using passes to earn more?
It's a real Ponzi scheme.
That's right. Nope. Okay. So, and apparently this only works on a premium or LE, but assuming you have a VIP pass already.
So don't do it on the first ball.
Yeah, ball one's not
Take
going to
the
work.
regular VIP pass on the first ball.
Yeah. So do your regular skill shot. If you are playing Hell's Bells or Rock and Roll Train, then you hold the right flipper in, full plunge. It's going to go up into the jukebox. Then it's going to come flying around with all 5 shots lit on your playfield. Wait for the ball to come like down by the slingshot. If you do this too early, you'll just screw yourself and it won't work at all. It's really dumb. But you hit the action buttons, you're going to burn 1 VIP pass, but it will hit your bell or it will complete that combo shot for you and award you 2 VIP passes, which is essentially awarding you the super skill shot, which...
So you want to make an
but you
attempt
should-
at shooting a shot.
Yeah, you should make an attempt at shooting.
But
Oh.
if you miss, or you wait too
Yeah.
long, or you lose control,
Yeah,
then
so
hit
you have it come back around, take a shot real quick for one of the 5.
Yeah.
If you miss, immediately use
Oh,
this
yeah.
to hit the
If
bell.
you make it,
Yeah.
you get 2.
I
if you
don't.
miss, hit the
I
button,
just
you
use
get
it.
1.
But then there's no point in doing it,
Because
right?
I can preserve my... This is the argument we had the other day.
Yeah.
You can preserve your ball save and hit that stand-up instead of the ramp a bunch. Which is what I do. I'm making fun of myself for bricking shots and how I really love that ball save.
Ooh, it's good. All right, so I'm in Thunderstruck because maybe I'll miss some ramps and I'll hit some Thunderstruck targets like that.
And you want to rock out.
And I like the song, yeah. And then I was aiming for ramps.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it does, but only in those 2 songs. It wouldn't work in like War Machine or something. All right. I'm going back for Train. I like the Train. So, I'm gonna hit the bell, hopefully. I don't know, I'm not very good at aiming. Nope, I missed. But one thing that's really important with this game, with playfield multipliers, is it's 3 shots to start your playfield multiplier, and you have to keep track of that. So if you wanted to try and bring that into your song jackpot, it's on you to remember your progress.
It's in the menu, too.
It's in the invite.
You can check.
Yeah.
But it's best just to know.
Yeah,
But yeah, you
it's-
really want to time that out with having a good ball. It's all about timing all the things together.
Come on! Yeah.
Yeah, both the 1-ups are getting Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't know exactly when, but they're doing the release parties on December 15th and 16th, I think.
16th and 17th.
Close.
And they will have them by then.
Possibly before, definitely not after.
And if you live in Denver
Trying.
or Metro Denver and
We
are
fucked
part
it
of the scene, if you're not, you should be, because
Oh, you got it.
I did get it.
frequently
That was
the-
the super skill.
our operator might have private parties unboxing the game. So it's a fun
Yep.
little thing.
Don't get almost the ramp.
Yeah, these ramps are dangerous. Nice and wide, but they just funnel right down the middle.
But
Mostly.
now I'm swimming in VIP passes. Swimming in it. Yeah, I don't know what the time limit on that is, but
That was
that must have been right at the end.
Yeah.
Call you Mr. Grace Period too.
I'm getting a few fortunate breaks.
Whoa.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so just complain about it and.
Squeaky wheel, man.
Uh-huh. That's a nice thing to be able to do on this game. It's not just this copy of AC/DC where that works. That drop catch. Oh, God.
Woo. We are good. Parking's not too bad over there. Yeah, the 2-up has its own lot in the back, and the
Yeah.
meters are usually easy. Lodo is kind of tough, and especially now. You been
Yeah.
down there lately?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was
They're
there
like-
for the tournament.
They're just digging up the whole streets. There's nowhere to park.
It's a mess.
But yeah, it's like $5 for most of the day at a lot. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
I just Uber.
Where are you coming from, Haas?
I know, I kept thinking that was Nathan Haas. Thought he was being not Bob the Fork. Which I still need that explained to me.
It's been explained to me. It's not that interesting.
Okay, I don't know.
I didn't enjoy it. Longmont. That's probably a very expensive Uber. Yeah, you'll probably.
Yeah, that's a little
Probably
much.
best to drive.
Alright.
Boom.
Yeah, bell. Have I hit the bell with this cannon yet?
Should have checked your menu.
Uh,
Oh, from the cannon.
yeah, no.
Little early.
I hate cannon games. Like, aren't we playing pinball? Like, what even is this?
Maybe you're left-eyed, and the cannon's always on the right side.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's alright. There's my shots.
Did you know how many you needed there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ever since Joe pointed out the flashing thing. Oh.
So yeah, so Snow used 2 VIP passes to claim her remaining 2 shots with the Adaball. Get the Adaball.
And then my
Lanes
song
are lit.
jackpot
Here it is.
and my 2X one. Oh, I'm gonna miss. I am not even gonna care about that. Did I get it? Oh, bounty!
Boom.
Bounty point! What? Nope. There's that fucking stand-up. That's signature move right there. I'm playing Thunderstruck one of these times. Yeah, thanks.
Woo. I know how to write it down on the notes.
Yes,
I don't know how to do it on the computer, but I can
Hey,
write it
thanks
down
for
with
the
pen and
bits.
paper.
That's why it's here. Thank you, Joe Shorts. You're the best. The Rocky Mountain Showdown for the past 2 years has been June 10th through the 12th or 9th.
Second weekend in June.
Yeah, second weekend in June. I would expect it to be about that.
Give me that menu.
What in the world is a bit? A bit is your hard-earned money, man. Joe just tipped us a little bit of cash. T2. Fucking
Man,
Arnold.
I hate everything.
despise Arnold.
Alright, I need to see where I am, because I need to make something happen here. 2 ramps, 3 towers. Okay, so we're going to go for ramps.
Yep, exactly.
Probably going to try and start on the right ramp, because then I can go right, left, right. Oh boy. This is like figuring out how to do monster fish. Where,
Get it on the right
which side should you
Maybe
start
back in
on?
one of them. Wait. That one, I've been having good luck just holding the left lever up and shoving it, and it'll roll over to the other side if you need to. Not that that helped me make any of them yesterday.
Alright, now jam is lit.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll go for the cannon. Always, pretty much always, unless I have a huge song bonus to collect at this moment. And now I want to try and get these, oh, there we go. Now I want to get the 5 note shots for my Adaball. Okay, so I've made 2, and so 1, 2, 3. And so there's enough time there that I could tell you about it and do it all dramatic-like and still make the, still get the Adaball in time. Alright, now I got 2x scoring. Oh!
So, Hosk, Ryan can talk about that once he gets through this game here because Ryan Wanger is the one running the Gun Barrel League.
Oh, yes. Alright, well, so my 2x is running right now, so I don't want to be too... I'd like to keep that alive.
Yep. He's going to tell you later. One more.
I lost it there. Oh,
One more fire to light your song jackpot. That's like pretty rock and roll.
So you got it. Oh, shit. It was all right there. It was all right there.
So I was really focused on trying to do it while the 2x was running for the bounty points, and if I was trying to win, well, I guess Snow throws a ball, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I had 2x going, I had the thing. Do you know what the jackpot was?
No, I did not see. Did not see.
It was probably pretty good.
You probably should have got it.
Pretty good, yeah.
So, oh, that's me.
Sure
Do you
is.
want to talk about Gun Barrel League?
Sure. The Gun Barrel League, we started on Monday, but people can still join. There was 9 people there, and there's going to be another one for sure next week, so that'll be 10. And it's at this location called Gun Barrel Brewing. There's 6 games there right now. It's I don't know, World Cup Soccer, Tron, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, South Park, and Simpsons Day of the East. And because this is a little bit of a smaller league, we're not doing exactly the same format that some of the other leagues are doing. So what I did for the first 6 weeks long, first 3 weeks, everybody's playing the same 5 games, but it gets scored. So like if there's 9 people, first place is worth 9 points on a machine, and second place is worth 8, and all the way down. And then after 3 weeks, we'll add up those scores, and then we'll split into some kind of A and a B, and then do more heads up, or 4-point matches or something after that. And it's the DMD line is out, Joe.
Because we're so hot.
That's right. It's I've never tried to fix these. I don't even know if it's doable, or this just means you need to do new DMD, but
I don't know either. The one at 2 Up, the Ghostbusters, has almost in the same spot.
Nice,
Same little
yeah.
line.
So the Gun Barrel League, it's $10, and all the money goes to the prize pool, and everybody has a chance to win it back at the end. And I don't know. Yeah, we're doing a short one, just 6 weeks, to see what happens, and maybe continue doing it if I guess it was better numbers than I was expecting. So this is good.
How many people did you get for the first one?
It was 9.
Good crowd.
Is it mostly newer people?
It is. So there were Mike Feynman. He brought 2 friends, one who I'd met before and one hadn't. There were 2 people I didn't know at all. There was another guy that I had met at Press Play, but hadn't played in an event with him. I think it was his first event. And actually, he did pretty well, and I can't think of his name right now. And then Mike and Diana, who are kind of like regulars at Lions and sometimes Press Play. And
Have you tried WrestleMania?
it's been a bunch of brewing. Yeah, have I brewed?
So
Who
he was
are you asking?
Anybody. I played it at Game Exchange, and again, I don't like any pinball that isn't pinball. So cannons, video mode, I'm notoriously like super bad at video mode. I just learned at League last night that the extra ball in that video mode is worth 50 million. 50 million.
On what?
When it's,
On Royal Rumble or whatever?
no, on Fishtails.
Oh.
And so
50 million?
Yeah.
No.
It's BS.
It's 20 actually. I
See,
promise.
I knew.
So it's worth 20, but then maybe their total was 50 for the.
I
That plus
believe
the
it
other
was
stuff.
Kevin Ryan that told me.
I would
He's
bet $1 million.
full of BS.
It's
$1
definitely
million.
I was
Yeah.
up in arms over it. I'm like, 50 million. That's
Yeah.
insane. Okay, well, 20 million's not bad. That's a monster fish, right? That's your first monster fish.
the video mode is kind of overpowering.
Oh god,
So
I had that.
that's so my
mad
argument
about
here
that.
about games like WrestleMania and video modes and cannons is people say, oh, the video mode's overpowered. Yeah, great. I don't know how you get more than 7 million. Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's really good. Sometimes I just get the 3 and I got like a jet skier. And I'm really quite bad. Thanks for the follow, Lust Monster. And so Yeah.
So this is a long way of saying you hate WrestleMania because it's not
Because of
pinball?
the ring, like why are we up there? And it was always in there. And I understand that they improved the code, and I know that Buffalo Pinball has said good things that with the code update it really does change it, because they too had a similar complaint, and so no. But we did play Royal Rumble in League last night.
Shit.
There's a 4 million song jackpot.
All right.
I'm taking it.
It's taking it. And almost
Thanks.
changed.
Not good. Very inefficient.
So that game, yeah, I think if they timed you out of the ring after a certain amount of time, I think that would make a big difference. I don't know it that well, but I think it's just an upper playfield like that. It's so compelling just to keep shooting it up there because and do whatever, get any number of points you can because it's free and you'll never die. And so, no, I mean that makes it bad.
Like hell. Like you're there for eternity.
Well, that's a little excessive.
Like the AC/DC hell.
Yeah.
playfield.
Yeah, I mean, at least that's pinball, so I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of mini playfields. They're not all bad, but
What's the best one?
Family Guy.
you like
That one's
Family
pretty
Guy?
awesome. Once I learned that you could like post pass and backhand.
You can do everything up there.
Yeah, you
I just hate it when it times
nudge.
out no matter what after 15
Oh.
seconds. Let me operate up there for a little while. What am I doing? That A will light my album. But that's not a very safe shot. Let's try
No.
some loops.
I think you meant the end that looks like it.
Oh, my bad. Tat. I thought it was tattoos. Rock and roll. Whatever.
Yeah, Will, he is now working from scratch on building his song jackpot since he did collect.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a whoa. So there's like a little chunk missing from the right ramp, the bottom of the right ramp, which has a rubber in there. So weird things can happen if you rattle there. Like it jumped out into the shooter lane.
Oh.
Still need that N. Let's just shoot it.
I don't know that I've had the privilege of playing WrestleMania LE. So apparently there's like a spinning disc. I'm assuming like a fireball
Nice,
disc
live
or
catch.
something.
Like glue. Ugh. Did you hear that the Guardians of the Galaxy armor is repurposed WrestleMania armor? Same color.
It does. That's what it makes me think of. I don't like that choice of color.
The armor is what?
No, it's
One of them's
gold.
like this weird yellow gold color.
It's always, I believe it's always 3 fire lanes, right?
Yeah.
To get your next one. Unless there was something about, in the rule sheet, you can have multiple jackpots lit at the AC/DC targets. This is really important, actually. Your song jackpot, that collect will always be at the lightning bolt. I was in a tournament, and it was really important that I knew this, and I didn't. And I'm like, I'm already stressed.
Joe.
I didn't do my homework.
VIP
I didn't do my
passes.
homework.
I'm already stressed because of the cannon. But I had 3 jackpots lit at AC/DC, right?
So it's the other ones like the bonus or the targets or the
Loop jackpot and this jackpot, and they're like small. They're like 2 million, 3 million.
you get 20 loops it lights or 10 loops or something.
Yeah, something like that. And so I didn't know, and I panicked, and I was like, I guess I have to sweep all of them, because I don't know where the like 27 million one is, you know? And I, of course, missed. I missed all of them. So if you miss all of them, then you have to relight the song jackpot by doing fire again 3 times. However, if you get one of them, if you get any of the jackpots, and you still have other jackpots lit on that target bank, you only have to spell fire once more.
No, I don't think it's any times.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We can consult the rules here, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you hit one of the other ones, it stays lit. Yeah. Which is pretty. I mean, I would love to be able to pull that off where you
pick off all the other ones and you leave that one till the end while you're in multi-ball or something. Meanwhile, like continuing to build the value of it for when you do.
Yeah, I don't know. So, in any event, it's a lot easier. It's either super easy or just a little bit easy. All right. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. Yeah, I really hate the right out lane with the cannon because I just don't know. I don't know what's happening. And with Guardians of the Galaxy, all I've done is looked at the playfield briefly while actually I was at a hair appointment. So I've got my hair in foils and I'm looking at pinball stuff on my phone. And so I don't know if this is true. So maybe someone in the chat knows better. But the out lanes seem to be obscured by plastics. On the right side, it appears to be a ramp that you know looks all pretty and clean and see-through when you first get it, but then they get hazy the more you play it. And on the left side, it appeared that there was an opaque plastic, but not a feature like a cannon or something. Tell me I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong on that.
I haven't looked at it super closely, so I don't know. Puppy Man, Sega WWF is fun. Get out! Get out of here! It's not fun at all.
Oh.
It's long and boring.
Yeah. It's a Data East.
Man, we're getting eaten alive here.
Who is supposed to be plunging in protest, Puppy Man? Paul. All right, because I'll do it if it's required. Oh, I missed.
Alright, so we could talk about the song bonus, I suppose.
Okay. I'm just going for anything else.
So this is like the super duper advanced thing. The song Jackpot is the thing that you build throughout the course of your game, and you can collect it at the cannon. Or, yeah, with the cannon shot to the lightning bolt target.
Oh, God.
There is a way to collect that song Jackpot without resetting it, and that's called the song bonus. And album multi-ball, it's available during album multi-ball and tour multi-ball only, and not jam. And the way it works is that each jackpot you collect in those two multi-balls progresses you through either their tour, the order of tours that they took, or the order of albums that they created, AC/DC, over the course of their careers. And so each song corresponds to either one of those tours or one of those albums. So an example is that album multi-ball, their first album that they made had TNT.
Yeah, game over.
I thought I heard a ball fire out of there. What the hell was that?
So the first album that they made is called High Voltage, and TNT was on that album. So when you're in album multi-ball, the first jackpot you collect.
What the?
There is the no.
I didn't do that on purpose.
The first jackpot you collect will give you the song bonus, which is just the same as the song jackpot. And then you get it, and it continues to build as though you had collected it.
Oh,
and it's affected
boy.
by the playfield multiplier as well. So there's a lot of crazy nuance in picking your songs to correspond with album and tour multi-ball based on how many jackpots you've collected, or like how big your bonus is, and like whether you want to build it or collect it right away. And the jackpots carry over from the second and third time you play those multi-balls. So if you play album and multi-ball, you get 3 or 4 jackpots during it. Then if you get into album again, you'd like to pick a later song in their that's going to align later with their discography, and then you'll be able to collect it a second time.
Very simple, right? Very
Yes.
straightforward.
So basically, there's a mapping for this that you want to look at. Oh my! I have to say I'm not very good at doing this or being sort of aware, because when I get to the point where I have a huge bonus or a song jackpot, I want to just collect that and not screw around too much. But that's just not really the best strategy. I don't know where I am here, so I'm gonna look. 2 ramps, 3 target banks. So we're gonna go with ramps. All right. And now Bell, as always, I'm in Hell's Bells, and I want to get this Add-a-Ball. So my progress on my note shots from before carries over into Hell's Bells. So it looks like I don't need to make all of them. Something went wrong there. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's confusing, especially trying to do it right
it's
on the fly
because
like that.
yeah. There is a case where actually those VIP passes probably propelled me past Snow. No. Yes.
Yeah, Will's got a good question that I don't know how to answer.
All right.
It's the song you bring into it. So
The song you're playing when
Yeah.
you start it.
So in Tour Multiball, this is all I know on Tour. The worst one is War Machine, because it's the very last song.
It's like
in
the
the tour.
15th jackpot.
Yeah, so you gotta stay alive for like ever.
15,
Yeah.
and it won't be ramps either because that's
so,
jam.
Yeah, so
it's
will the
15 target banks? Is that
But
what that
it's
would be for
not-
album?
yeah.
Or is that
yeah.
because each target bank is a jackpot, or is it each target is a
No, it's
jackpot?
target bank.
Ugh.
So yeah,
Pass.
War Machine is 15 target banks, and it's also 15. Oh no, it's 20 orbits.
Yeah, that's easy.
So, but yeah, Will, the order that you play the songs during the game does not matter at all. It's the song that you're playing during album and tour. And each one is kind of a little bit different. Like, for example, in album, TNT, if you're playing TNT in album, you'll get it on the first jackpot. If you're playing TNT in tour, it's on the third jackpot. And the first 2 jackpots in tour are meaningless. How does the order work here?
Hey, whoever steps up at their proper
Yeah.
times. do whatever
Alright.
you want.
And Joe, you won that last one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I had
I'm gonna-
Did you just play all 3 multi-balls, not together, just do all 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3 in one
more
game.
loop would have done it.
I'm gonna go for
I'll do that.
just start out with loops here, and I picked War Machine.
If you can just find that loop, you can have your tour ready and have like 15 million just in shots. Just doing that over and over. You can get a nice little loop pass going on the right side.
I was just wondering where my dog was. Maybe he's with your wife. Lunchbox got to come with us for this show, and it just occurred to me I haven't seen him in a while. He kind of hates pinball because he thinks it's super loud, and he can't just nap.
Sleep on the couch.
Yeah, okay, there you go. He found comfort. That's what he does.
He likes couches.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back.
We were missing you.
You could keep sleeping. It's no
He was
problem.
confused.
He's
Very
like,
confused
"What?"
when I woke him up.
Oh, he's all warm. That's funny. Okay, now he's gonna stand on my feet. That's what he
Angus's
does.
face is getting some grief in the chat.
Yeah.
Understandably.
I knew that would happen.
It's a little odd. An odd choice.
I don't know.
Well, so
what do we
on
want
the
to play?
remake,
Let's play
they
this one.
got rid of the face.
Oh, what did they? I think
Thank
I
God.
heard that, but I never saw.
It's just like, I don't know, Angus playing the guitar.
Okay.
Doing that little crazy walk thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got approved. I really don't. Even by like
You're
Angus,
one of my
right?
favorites.
Yeah.
Thanks for the sub, Will Biddle.
Oh,
Subscribe to
thanks, man.
Twitch Prime. We appreciate that.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Yay, because I couldn't tell what was happening. I need to calm down or something. Woo! How's that? That was exciting. That was a lot of nonsense. I should be up to album soon with how much was going on there.
Rocking those drops. Aiming for them on purpose.
Whoa!
Ooh!
God.
Yeah, you were living dangerously there.
That just was, I don't know, what a mess.
What are you doing, buddy? Yeah. We're trying the super.
Oh!
That was not intentional at all, but hey, here we are.
Live catch Super Scope.
Duh.
Hi there.
Come on. I didn't know how many more I needed. I probably should have wailed on that button. I gotta pay more attention to that. Dang.
Yeah, okay. Let's set this up nice and easy.
Oh, thanks for the follow,
Andy G?
Andy. I was gonna read something really weird.
Try your best. I don't know. We don't know. Angie. Yeah, those slings got me good there. What's up, man? Thanks for loving the stream.
Yeah,
Or
thank
lady.
you.
I'm not sure. I'm assuming.
We don't know.
Never assume.
I'm gonna go with Guy. With Andy.
It's a safe bet.
So polite, thank you. Putting
Every
it
time
back.
I miss, I drain.
Alright. I gotta. How close am I to album? Because, like, I hit so much nonsense. Alright. One target bank.
Just that
Alright.
our target.
Just that, oh, and the K.
Yeah.
Cannons flying.
What's up, Mac Jedi? Thanks for watching. Appreciate the viewership.
Yeah.
What's your favorite ACD song? ACDC song. Too many letters.
That's probably an AC/DC
Something.
cover band out there. It's just ACD.
Oh.
We're not quite as good as.
Oh my lord. Come on.
CD.
Oh! What are you doing?
It's just that N.
Yeah, that's a drain shot. Look at this guy.
So you should bank it off the AC/DC target.
It's only
So
ball two.
did
Just start
you-
shooting ramps and see what happens.
Did you know that if you have super targets going up, we talked about those features?
Not really.
So they're down here in the by the flippers. You've got Jam Album Tour. The yellow inserts are your indicating that your cannon's lit. But right now I've got super loops blinking, which means I haven't locked it in. Anytime you start a new song, you will have one of these white inserts flashing.
You have to, you have to start a song and then make the make the
One shot.
qualifying thing that lights all the note shots.
So make one, light your playfield. That will cause one of the inserts to flash. You can cycle through the inserts by hitting the blue stand-ups. In this case, it's the Thunderstruck targets. I believe they're white on a premium. And that will cycle through. 3 note shots, flashing note shots, will lock in that choice. And in super targets, it just increases the value. But if you were to play like I did on ball 1 and maybe also ball 2, and flail and hit like the ACDC targets, which then ricochets into TNT and then over here to rock, you would get maybe it's in album multi-ball, but it's 1x jackpot, 2x, 3x. Did you hear
I
that?
think it's 1x, 2x, 3x on whatever the value of the shot is. So if it
Right.
happens to be a jackpot in multi-ball, then that's the best case.
Okay,
scenario.
so there you go. I just briefly remember that. So because I bricked that shot,
Ugh.
it changed it to super combos. And you know, it should never stop and talk. Like, don't stop and explain something.
Explain by doing. Yuck. Okay. Hello. What do I have to do here? 3 target banks and 6 loops. That's not good.
Ryan stepped out for a hot minute, but I will make sure he knows that you love Comet. There's clapping, there's applauding going on. There
I heard
he
that.
is.
Thank you, whoever said that.
Hey, Chris is here.
That Jedi.
I was wondering.
Yeah, this actually,
I got
so I don't know how well it will come across on the stream or not, but this game was incandescent and I put LEDs in it, and we actually have it for sale on our site as a kit. If you have a new AC/DC, one of the remakes, you wouldn't need it, but for one of the older ones.
Shake it, don't break it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Son of a bitch.
It's so quiet now. This is ball 3, huh? Yeah.
That might have been the first tilt of the night. No, I think Ryan might have got one.
I did. It was on, like, I already had one, and then Danger, and I got 2. Alright,
I
so
don't think anybody broke it. That was
I'm not
perfect.
close to anything. I'm gonna go for the, I'm gonna try and complete the objectives here of songs, maybe, for this bonus point. What do you call them?
Huh?
What do you call the...
Bounty points.
Bounty point. Bounty
Yeah.
point. Okay, so I'll just get some of these things hopefully as I go here. Let's see. I need Rock and Roll Train, which is the left ramp. Oh my gosh.
Chris, I don't think signing up for tilts for points is a good idea now.
Not
The other
on-
day, though, yes. That was
No.
a thing.
I've now made that a thing when we do our travel shows to mention to the game owner, no whisper tilts, this isn't Papa. We'd like to actually get somewhere.
Wow, nice save.
Woo!
I mean, a little aggressive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
The first one may have caused more problems than it solved, and then I... Okay, so things I need left here. Back in Black, which are the targets on the left. Thunderstruck, which is just that one blinking one left. Oh yeah. Got a couple things done there. So that completed Thunderstruck. I still need the AC/DC targets over here. I need TNT targets, the right orbit, and the lanes. Oh. It's much better to go for that when you're in multi-ball.
Is that, who is
That's
that?
you.
Wait, didn't I play Hell's Bells?
What?
Wasn't I player 1 with Hell's Bells?
I was player 1. This is on Hell's Bells right now.
Oh, this sounds like War Machine. I don't know. I'm not a big AC/DC fan. It was like, it's also lit up the
It
bell.
does, yeah, if you
But I'm
can't
like,
tell,
is
you
this
can always
not
just
War?
look at it.
I guess it's a little slower. Yeah, that happens. Not so smart.
Yeah, I think Ryan was saying this one has been LED'd out with a specific kit made for this game,
I'm gonna
correct?
keep this.
So yeah, not crazy
Oh.
modded, but the lighting is all different.
So that happens sometimes because I was changing the lanes and then the ball went back into the jackpot or
Oh,
into
yeah.
the
And then it
jukebox.
shoots it out.
And I'm like, I didn't ask for that. But luckily I chose Hell's Bells again. Oh, God.
Clunk.
I thank you.
Got a case of the
I
clunks.
know. I need you everywhere.
After playing more Kiss after we did that stream, it is by far the clunkiest machine. There's so many
don't know.
dead shots that don't do anything.
our Metallica Pro at home, I feel like I clunk all the time on that. Oh, great. Alright, there's my album. Woo! Jesus, I gotta get this under control.
No Metallica on route up in Sodak, huh?
There we go.
That's a shame. That's a great game. It's one of my favorites.
So Hell's Bells is supposed to be a good song to bring into album. Thank you. Because it's sort of like in the middle of the pack.
So you get a decent number of jackpots for a decent reward. It's not too easy, not too hard. It's just right.
That's right. So you guys look to see if that's happening at all.
I'm trying to look at the chat. What's the bonus for starting the hat trick multi-ball all three at once? Is it triple jackpots?
Well, Ryan was maybe correcting me
like
on
a
that.
3x super at one time.
But you got to get to the super.
You need to collect one of each jackpot.
Have I? So no.
So yeah, Will's got heavy questions over here. I am not prepared to answer.
Alright, I can answer.
Come take a look at these.
Am I still in the? Yeah, I'm still in the multi-ball. Why isn't it showing me the? No, I'm not.
What? You're in
Oh,
album?
I am. Okay. I thought that you couldn't make progress towards another. There you
I
are.
thought so too. It just did say one more for
Yeah.
Jam. I don't know
And
why.
it's
though.
not showing me albums at all.
And this is
I think
unusual
it
too,
is.
that these are all the way.
Okay. Well then, watch. Like I don't know if
Okay.
I've gotten one.
Well, you need to complete a set of drops.
Oh, this set.
Double jackpot.
So,
There, that.
was it on power outage or whatever that was?
No, I don't know. You didn't get it.
Yeah, that was dumb. Should pick the first one then. Ooh, I won though.
You won the game.
All
It
right.
wasn't really a murderer's row by any means.
No, thank you. I guess I didn't realize you had to complete a whole bank to get the album. Well, then that is a bunch of nonsense. I would pick Screw Bowen. He is way too good. Like, oh yeah, go in the middle of the pack. You have to complete the whole bank. I would just say pick the first one.
we gotta go left.
My dad is very
Alright.
proud of me for doing
Oh,
this
he
stream. He's
should.
not watching anymore. I don't know if
Maybe a
he's
little bit further.
proud of
A
how
little bit more?
quickly I've been draining, or
That'll do.
maybe
He's
he
your
saw
dad.
that save there.
Yeah, that's right. He saw you knock the camera.
You shook the whole house.
That's right. Man, my son's really trying.
All right. Well, we haven't really done anything super cool, so I don't.
Nope.
Let's do some cool
keep going
shit.
here.
What do you
All right.
say?
How do let's see? I want to get back to.
Can you give me a point first?
No, what do you do?
So, you go to my name here.
Oh, I got one of those. You're putting those in, but we're doing the bounties.
You gotta tell me.
Separate.
It is the player's responsibility to let me know. What bounty did you get, Joe?
Oh, no, I just won a game already.
Oh, I did that.
You got that
yeah.
one.
That I got.
That's about it for me. I ain't
Okay.
done nothing.
And then you just you won that.
But
that all we have?
bounties, let me
Yeah.
know if you do it.
I was real close to a couple.
Okay, cool. We're gonna answer the question here. What was? Okay, so can you do LEDs on? Okay, can you do LEDs on solid state machines native? The answer is always maybe, sort of. Every sort of different manufacturers and systems and stuff are a little bit different. You can always do LEDs, always. The question is, will they do unexpected things?
What are you doing? That
Like-
was so stupid.
Flicker when they're not supposed to, or when they're supposed to be off, or flicker a little bit when they're supposed to be on. For example, early Bally's solid states, Bally and Stern, those have this flickering thing where bulbs should be solidly lit and it will flicker a little bit. We sell a bulb called Flux that tries to get around that, has a capacitor in it, so it will hold a little bit of charge even after you unplug it. It's kind of like still lit for a minute.
but
Flux
they're
capacitor.
yeah, exactly. The flux capacitor. And so they but those bulbs are expensive. They're like an extra $1 per bulb, and when you multiply that out through the game, that's expensive. So there is a
Just
board
trying to
that you can put in.
Get it under control.
That can fix that, and you can use regular LEDs. We don't have them yet, but actually we're going to start carrying them, and currently you can get them from other vendors. I'm going to just do Rosie for no particular reason, other than I like the song.
The flux LEDs only work when the pinball machine's moving at 88 miles per hour.
Ah, yes.
My buddy had a beer bong in college we named the flux capacitor. Not sure how that's related. That's a good question too. Can you collect Add-A-Ball more than just one time during multi-ball?
No, just once.
So what about same ball but on a different multi-ball?
You can get it, yeah, each
So
multi-ball.
once per multi-ball
Yep.
you can separately. If you stack two together, you can only do one for that pair of multi-balls.
Correct. And actually, stacking two, there's some other games where you want to try and combine multi-balls and yada yada. In this game, most of the pros
It's not
would
worth
say not to do it.
Spread them out and do them, chain them together.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just actually trying to shoot loops because I haven't been to tour multi-ball yet. Occasionally shooting a ramp. I don't know, just feeling things out here. Yeah, and like I said, that we were talking about the triple one. There's like this one extra jackpot that you can get with the 3 multi-balls, but the cost is you only get 1 multi-ball instead of 3 multi-balls. And
It's a lot of eggs in one basket.
yeah. All right. Let's see if yeah. The other thing about I don't know, talking about LEDs is there's basically any game that uses fading effects. Like an example is, I don't know, Theater of Magic does some fading in and out with the general illumination. Happens a little bit on Addams Family with the power. And then some of the early 2000s Sterns do it, like Lord of the Rings does it on inserts where the bulbs fade in and out. There's nobody sells an LED that's gonna solve that problem. There is a board for that. That's the other board I talked about was for the Valley Solid States. It was like $60. There's a board called the LED OCD board that's more like $130 or $40. And that is this whole other piece of hardware, and it tries to create better fading effects with LEDs. And you can hook it up to a computer actually and like tweak individual bulbs and all that stuff. I haven't gotten into that, but we do sell that board, and a couple of our kits, like our Lord of the Rings kit, you can buy with the OCD board. So you can always, to make a short answer long, you can always use LEDs, but you may get sort of different things happening that aren't quite like the incandescents. So some things you just have to learn and work around. All right, so I think there's
That was terrible.
Yeah, we're getting destroyed.
yeah. So Will, you had this question. If you collect the song bonus for the 6th song, does that mean you wouldn't be able to collect it for the 1st through 5th song afterwards? So if you're playing Tour Multi-Ball and the 6th song gives you a jackpot and you collect there, it's gonna keep. You're gonna keep getting jackpots, and wherever you end your multi-ball, it's gonna stay at that moment. So, say you collect 3 more jackpots, now you're on 9, and you leave tour. When you come back into tour, you're gonna start at 9. So if you can have changed to a song that's later, you'll be able to get that song bonus.
So you
Does that make
basically
sense?
have to be a super fan.
And it's really hard to know how many jackpots you've had, especially during album.
Because the callouts aren't very clear.
Yeah,
No.
I think it's possible that there's some sound effects
That little
that you can listen for. Yeah, but I mean, you can know when you hit an orbit, but completing a bank can be difficult. I should have looked to see where I was with my multi-balls here.
Look it up.
Whew.
I know, right?
I got a new strategy. Just never miss.
That was intentional, strategic draining.
That's right.
All right.
Get yourself an extra rollover.
I want to see where I am here. 3 ramps, 3 target banks, 2 loops. Let's do some loops. Let's make a tour happen.
Is it warm or cold in Colorado? It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Colorado is pretty famous for really bizarre weather. Denver specifically, we're currently in Boulder, so Ryan would have to tell you about the weather.
Ours
here.
is weirder than yours.
Yeah, it's
We're closer to the mountains.
So Colorado has a bunch of microclimates that are really bizarre, but because the mountains really affect our weather, it can be kind of nuts. So it'll snow and then be 70. That can literally happen in one day. So it was very cold, and then it was really nice when the sun came out today.
All right, so let's look this up here. So my tour multi-ball is lit, and I'm in a whole lot of Rosie. Can you look up and see which jackpot is going to give me my song bonus?
Oh, you have them.
I
Great.
don't know how to work it.
Okay.
I don't know how to read, guys.
So I'm also
You're looking at tour.
tour and Rosie. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm 1 shot away. I've 2 ramps to go for that one, 2 target banks. So I'm kind of getting close. This is sort of a good situation, is to be close on everything and have one, so that when you come out, you can get into another one easily. One more bell hit for the 2x. What do you want to know?
It's gonna be the 6th jackpot.
Okay, so I need 6 jackpots if I start tour right now to get the song bonus. And my song bonus is going to be whatever this is. Sorry for all the flipping. It's only 2.5. So
That'll give you that bonus, but it'll still stay there to collect off
Yeah.
the other thing later.
yeah, I may actually since this is ball. What ball is this?
2.
I was gonna say maybe I should try and do 1 more ramp and 1 more target bank so that I'm like. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get credit for a ramp going up there.
I always get confused when something's lit and you shoot that ramp, and if you have like a multi-ball and the cannon fodder lit at the same time, which one
Solid
is it going to be first?
versus flashing too. Usually the flashing means combo, and I don't know why it's solid right now.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the bell, which is gonna start 2x. Then I'm gonna really go for orbits here and. And actually, I want my add ball, so. Go for the bell, maybe. Keep that going if I can.
1 more for Annabelle, is that right?
Should be. Well. All right, I lost my 2x. So I don't know how many orbit shots that was, but.
Nice.
Yeah, feels good. Oh, I should have shot with the other ball.
Nice, so many orbits.
All right, so I should actually be close, and let's see if we can do this even while I'm cradled there. I think you can actually.
You're up to 6.5.
All right, next high voltage. That's the next one. Can you look on that thing? I think high voltage sounds right.
High Voltage is album 2, and there's no song on that.
But tour, I want tour.
Yeah, I'm talking tour.
Oh, there's
High
nothing?
Voltage has 0 songs, so that's only your 2nd jackpot.
Really?
Yeah, you want your 6th. I know, that's how I felt in album.
All right, I'll use get that add ball with VIP pass. I don't understand. I hit multiple orbits there. Maybe.
Here's another one. Another big difference between the pro and the premium is the bell. If the bell's swinging on a premium, you can't hit it again, so you gotta wait for it to stop moving. This one you can just bang it over and over again.
Oh, that's a good point.
You just got your song bonus.
I did?
Somebody said that. Will said that.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I do have a lot of points.
Thank you, Will.
Jeez. Okay, so that thing was wrong then about the high voltage, and it was at maybe 2x, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tour title, high voltage. So it was then TNT, Lock Up Your Daughters, Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, and then Let There Be Rock, and that is Rosie.
I don't get a bounty, do I, for that?
He said it was 9 million. It was on the tour.
Only 9 million. Okay, so maybe it was at 1x then.
Yeah. Did you get a playfield multiplier?
I had
at
2x
1 point?
going at the end of the
okay.
ball, but I must have had it sooner.
All right. Well, it's a bounty.
It is fun. Alright. Well, the song bonus, not jackpot. I didn't get jackpot.
No, song bonus.
Oh, okay.
We're going song bonus.
No. No again.
So, basically,
Nice.
if you want the bounty point. So just talking tour, because I can only memorize something for so long from there to here. If you know you have tour lit, and you know your song jackpot is at a good value, then you want to, and you can change songs. You want to change to TNT because it's the first jackpot.
Yes.
Or if you're just going for a bounty point in this situation. I am not close to any of that, but that would be one method. All right, so I need so much stuff.
Sorry, House, I didn't answer this before. What does the board plug into on the solid state games? I actually haven't used one yet, embarrassingly. It plugs in somewhere in the back box. I think, I'm not actually sure how it plugs in, but it's not something complicated. Like piggybacks off an existing board, or the existing board plugs into it, something like that. Yeah, that's right. It kind of replaces the lamp driver. There's actually there is also a lamp driver. One thing is an add-on that's a little cheaper. Then there's also a total replacement. It's back to me already. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter because you have 48.
All right, sweet. I'm racking up some points here. Okay, hopefully. So my song bonus for jackpot's almost ready again. I need one target bank, one ramp. I want to go for that bounty of getting all three in a ball. So I'm gonna go after this N target in TNT right away and try and light that and go into that. Can I combine two? Will that still count?
Sorry, what?
Okay.
I was looking at
Good.
other things.
All right.
You're very important to me, though.
All right, here's the album. I'm just gonna try and multiply playfields. Targets are the I want the add-a-ball shots too. There's 3 of them already. That was kind of you. Let's give me that one back. Alright, there's the add-a-ball. And it looks like my song jackpot is lit. Oh, that was mean. Okay. I should have one ramp to go here. Okay, so there's interesting things to talk about here. So the cannon is lit for 7.5. That's not that big. I'm one ramp from jam, and the collect bonus is also there, and 1 for 2x. So I'm actually gonna start jam, and then try and get the playfield multiplier going, and maybe I'll pass up the song jackpot and come back to it later or something. Or it's actually the case where it's gonna like 2, so maybe I try and hit 1 and preserve the other one. Maybe.
And that's gonna be
Nope.
a bounty, right? Because isn't that your third? Oh, bummer, dude. Still well played. Well played.
Nice. 2 points there, nearly.
I know.
Close but no cigar,
That's
as
all right.
they
I
say.
think you're picking up steam.
Yeah.
You're beating the hell out of us clowns, that's for sure.
Do you put 3 in?
Yep.
Okay.
What am I, some kind of amateur?
Did we
think
answer
so.
all of Will's questions?
I did the latter part.
I should quit. I'm going to quit.
Alright, I'll play. I went to comfort my dog who was like, "Are we leaving yet?" He's such a party pooper. Okay.
Yeah, see, Will, I don't think that's actually right. I think if I had gone up the right... So basically, you can't qualify jam and start it in the same shot. If that makes sense. So if you have 1 ramp to go, and you shoot up the right ramp, it will qualify jam, but it will not load the cannon. So you'd have to go back into the cannon. So, because of that, I'm pretty sure that the situation I was in, if I had just gone... actually, I was in that situation because I needed 1 ramp and album was lit. And I went up the right ramp and it didn't qualify a jam. Alright. Let's, I'll just do... I'm gonna do... I like this trying to start the tour thing. Focusing on orbits a little bit.
All about that War Machine. I think years back when the code was different, that was the best strategy for high scores, period.
Yeah,
So
just War Machine all day. Now it's kind of become a lot of
little bit
Hell's
different.
Bells all
But
day.
yeah, on a pro, that's totally different.
One spin.
Also depends on the status of the spinner.
I was just playing at Blizzard Mountain in Conifer, and that their spinner just goes for days, and
I love a spinny spinner.
it made
Get in there, lube that thing up.
War Machine a better strategy than it is on mine.
All right, let's get fancy.
No, he's going for the 2. Ah!
That's probably too late. Shucks. I am just really, really bad. Very, very bad.
Are the pros worth the extra cash? What do you mean the pros?
There we go.
You mean the premium? So the pro is the lowest model, and then premium, and then LE.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So do you mean the LE specifically, or maybe the premium even? So the
In
premium
general or this game?
this game. Are you asking? Sorry, House, you asking for ACDC or in general? Because this is the game that it seems like universally people think that it's worth
Come on.
more than any other game. I think people tend to upgrade on ACDC. You get the lower play field, you don't have Angus's face, you have the swinging bell, you get drop targets. But I'm cheap, and this was a good deal when I got it. I kind of actually, at that time that I bought this, felt like I just wasn't going to get this game because I didn't want to pay $7,000 for a premium, and this was like half price. So this also might be, now there's the remake and who knows, but yeah, it's not just like $1,000 or $2,000 cheaper. It could be like half price. So
Every pro that I'd played before this specific one, I
Yeah.
always hated. And I think it was because they were just not in the best
Ah,
of shape. This
okay.
one is it plays very well. A little too nasty for my taste all of a
Alright.
sudden. But yeah, it seems all right. The lower playfield I never use. I
Yeah.
don't like. I'm not a fan of that at all. But the premium usually just feels a lot nicer traditionally.
So you were coming over here like, oh, we're playing the pro.
No, because I knew this is the one at Press Play. Like I remember being up there for
Oh,
a
okay.
tournament a while ago. Like, oh, this one's actually fun
Yeah,
for some reason.
it's I think it's a little faster. You know, drop targets do kind of are a little bit slower because they absorb the momentum of the ball, and then having the bell also be a stand up instead of the swinging bell. The swinging bell is pretty cool, and there's a mod. I think you can mod the pro in ways to make that happen. All right. Yeah.
Boy.
Golly.
Yeah, actual drops definitely nice. Not mandatory.
Oh, nice. You got all kinds of opinions
Oh, I
here.
got hosed on that.
I've never enjoyed playing on a pro for ACDC. All right, Will, you gotta
Come up and play this
then.
one.
What do you think looking at it? Does it seem like you'd enjoy it? Pupperman. I like the Game of Thrones Pro. I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't know that there's maybe because, you know, if you're just talking about which is better, that's one question. But if the question is really like, do you want to spend? Are you willing to spend the extra money on the premium or LE? Then that might be a different question. So for me, I'm always thinking like, well, do I want to pay $5,000 for the game or $7,000 or $8,000 and put it on location?
Yeah,
Stop talking.
I think it's all about opinion. You know, like it's a personal choice. For me, it comes down to like gameplay and the functionality. For ACDC, I say premium. I'm not a huge fan of the bands, so I would not go LE. Game of Thrones, I'd go pro because the upper playfield is bullshit.
Yeah.
And it is like obstructs the view and like it's not worth the little multi-ball. Metallica, we own a pro. It's a really great value. So to Ryan's point, like the pro is a fine way to go. The premium is fucking awesome. So I kind of wish we had a premium, but at the same time, I get why we went with the pro.
It's just the spinners and the hammer are the different things. On
Yeah,
there,
the
right?
spinners
the coffin
especially.
thing.
Yeah, that happens. At the snake as well.
Yeah.
Actually locks it, which actually might be more of a problem. We already have enough problems with our snake. So
I will say, as somebody who operates games, that makes the premiums and LEs appeal even less to me.
right.
One reason is like an LE, as soon as you put it on location, like it's forever tainted. You know, you can't say it's home use only anymore, and
there's
somebody
that much
might
more risk of
spill
something
their
bad
bill.
on it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my games have never been seriously damaged, but I don't know. There's just like
I
a little
can't
bit of
see.
you got
All
it.
right.
A little bit
That's
of
good.
a stigma there. You know, would you rather have 3 pros or 2 premiums if you were
Oh
if
no.
you're buying a bunch of different games?
Isn't that
Is
ball 3?
Was that ball 3?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
those VIP passes got you past me.
It's fucking dumb.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Look at that.
Gross. This should be stricken from their well.
Oh,
I'm speaking
sorry
too soon. You're
for
gonna blow it
the,
up. One ball game.
All right, so 5 ramps, 3 target ranks, 5 loops. I'm not really that close to anything. I guess I'm just gonna go. Since I got War Machine going, I'll just do some of that. Oh
Wow. And yet he won.
yeah, I knew I had that locked up. All right, I'll take a point for that, and I will start a new. Is this? Are we aligned here?
No, we are
that's
very
really bad.
far
Sorry,
off.
that was
Yeah.
me.
A little more actually. I
Is
think
it
so.
not?
It's
You
hard
guys
to
been
tell
going
when it's
right
so
all day.
dark.
I'm just trying to go left to even things
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
Well, it looks good. Ryan gets a point.
With an asterisk, but yes.
I'm gonna go for the bounty on the 11 songs thing. And so I'm gonna choose Rosie because if I start a multi-ball, it will be easier to get my Adaball, because as soon as I'll just for sure be in this mode and not have to worry about lighting shots. So I'm gonna try and do this with ramps, jam, multi-ball.
3 in a row.
Yeah, is that a thing?
4 in a row. Is this still cool?
No.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I think it's alright.
I did that earlier. I got like 3 or 4 of those in a row and then promptly screwed it up. Let's do this train business.
Haas is asking about operators or
Oh.
businesses doing rentals. You've got a lot
Where-
of games.
Where do you live? Sorry,
Longmont.
in Longmont.
And he's gonna be in
Jeez.
Lions League. Who are you, fella?
Yeah, what's your first name?
Yeah. Do
What's
we
your
know
full
you?
name, address, and phone number?
Surprising that we don't.
All right. Well, you just find me at Lions League tomorrow, and
Yeah.
we can talk about that.
Are
I
you
have-
on Lions now?
I am. I wasn't gonna, because I'm doing Denver League on Tuesdays, but I'm just that insane. And
That's
then
3 days of professional pinball back to back.
oh, and Friday.
4 days.
Yeah, and don't forget Sunday tournaments. So I love my husband so much that he probably wants me gone. We hang out in the afternoon.
Pinball of the Month Club. Okay.
I know.
I'll shoot down this
All
theory.
right.
So I've rented games out to offices, and that's been good. And it charged between, I don't know, sort of maybe around like $250 a month for a game. And then I put it on free play and just play it. However, they have to have the game for, I tell them that you gotta have this for like 4 or more months, or I'm not that interested. Because to just have something for a month, even if you pay $200 or $300, I have to come to your house twice and load and unload a game, and hopefully nothing goes wrong at the time that you have it either. Because
In those scenarios, is it on free play?
yeah,
Okay.
just put it on free play. And it was pretty good for the offices because they, like I trust them and they'd have a key, and so if something happened like a stuck ball, they could do that. But if it's tough because if things go wrong, even if it's just once a month, that's a couple hours just to
Go down there.
just to go to Longmont and go back and fix a thing. So, and you wouldn't, if you just had one game and you were playing it all the time, you maybe you'd want something new, like this Pinball of the Month Club. If you wanted a new game every month, it'd be expensive. You just have to factor in like how much work and time is it for somebody just to move a game to your house and set it up and take it down twice in a month. All right, okay, my plan, that's right. So we're gonna get back to ramps here, and I just took a shot to complete the TNT because I knew I only needed one left. And Jam is ready, and maybe if I was smarter, I would have realized to shoot the other ramp, knowing I only needed one left. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Adaball. I'm gonna go for. I said I was trying to do the all 11 songs. Oh, you know what I just realized? They don't even show you your progress. I've never noticed that.
So what is?
So,
Jeez.
yeah. So there, I took a shot
waited, and then hit the thing, got the other ball. So it doesn't actually show you your jukebox progress during multi-ball. So you don't actually know, I don't really know what songs I need left. I need to get this 11 songs thing until I'm out of multi-ball.
Can you change songs during multi-ball?
No, you can't. So maybe that makes sense, but son of a bee. I did not, I still have a lot to go here. I have 4 more to go.
And Will in the chat, Will in real life, is also doing League with us, Lions League. So, sorry, Joe.
No, I just I think I got enough pinball on the menu for right now.
You're just a reasonable person.
Yeah, you could be doing Pinball League right now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Well, and Tilt has one as well. One of the
yeah.
nights. Yeah.
What night is? It's that might be Thursday.
I don't know. I advertised it. You should.
Wednesday or Thursday.
If you're local, follow us on Facebook, and I absolutely advertise all of the events and post them in a timely manner.
Nice.
Chuckward saying hi.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, what I should do is make shots.
We don't even have a team league, Ryan.
No, who's? Yeah. We so I think it's gonna be March.
Okay.
March or April. There's several leagues that all end in February. So the Denver one will end in December, and then won't begin until the fall. Lions League ends in February. The Conifer League. Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, and that one's on Wednesdays. The Blizzard Mountain Pinball is on Wednesdays. There's more than enough pinball in Colorado.
So the team league, yeah. So I think maybe March. Do you think the weather will be fine? Is that gonna, like
in March?
Fine. Fine's
like,
a
do
very
you think we'll
tough
have
word.
canceled days? Maybe we should plan in an extra possible week at the end.
Yeah, I think that just in case we have to cancel for sure.
Okay. Maybe that's a good way to do it. But there's going to be some changes in this next one. No team is safe.
Is there going to be a fantasy draft?
I'm pretty confident that it's going to be a salary cap sort of situation. So it won't be a draft, but you...
Is there still grandfathering?
No.
No grandfathering.
And it's going to use efficiency percentage.
Oh, yeah. Mine's pretty low.
Then you'll be a good value.
I really am. I'm a real wild
You're a
card.
grinder.
Because with that one, I think it relates more like somebody who has 10% and somebody who has 20%. Those are more like relatable and actionable numbers than like comparing the 1,000th in the world and 700. Because some of that depends on just how much you play.
Oh.
But actually, and then next year they're gonna do this. They're gonna have this other rating thing that happens. And you guys know about that. You can play like. So
Just
you can
the
play
head-to-head
heads-up matches, best of 7, where you just have rating at stake.
Wait, rating at stake?
Well, yeah. So you know there's a rating now. Oh, that was nasty.
Ugh. Come on, man.
You know there's a rating now.
Uh-huh.
Is it? Oh, look at these.
It has to be me, because I didn't do that.
They're gonna introduce this other rating.
Oh.
That's gonna be similar, but
For the best of 7 or like the whatever.
I think it's just gonna be calculated differently. This one, the one they have now, seems like it decays over time. Maybe the other one won't decay. But anyway, you can play people and not have whoppers at stake, but just rating.
Okay. Sorry, man.
So, like, when I played Zach McCarthy in 3 best of 7 series on Saturday night at Blizzard Mountain.
Wow.
And all...
That is a haul.
So the first one went to 7 games. Well, it wasn't. It took us, like... maybe it was, like, 4 hours.
Okay. That's a bit for just 2 people.
Yeah.
And no smokers, so you're not chasing anyone down.
That's
God
right.
damn it! I hate pinball.
In the game 7 of the first series, he was 70 million behind in World Cup Soccer and had just come out of multi-ball and just like flipped aggressively and tilted, and so I won. And then the second series went to 7 games also, and he crushed me in fishtails in the final. And then the third series also went to 7 games, and I won like 6 million to 5 million on Iron Man. All right, so since I still want this bounty, I need Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, which is the right orbit. Let There Be Rock, which is the rock targets, which I only need 1 of, and Thunderstruck, which I only need 1 of. So that could be 3 shots. And I don't want to plunge into the jukebox, unfortunately. So I have to short plunge here. That's kind of weird.
Wait, why? You don't have to change your song if you go to the jukebox.
Yeah, but if you pick the same song, it resets all of your
Oh.
progress. Because otherwise, it would come back out and it would still be lit because you have enough to. I guess it's the reason. I don't know. All right, so let's just see. I'm 1 target bank away, so I could try and hit him, or I could try and hit the T target, and then start multi-ball, and then. By the way, don't. Short plunging on this game is usually a bad idea. I have a very specific reason there.
Nice.
Whew. Okay, so now all I have to do is hit that 1 TNT or the left Thunderstruck target, and then when I come out of multi-ball, I have to shoot the right orbit, and then that'll be with the bounty. So, since this is kind of a foregone conclusion, I will just try and get my game on here. For anybody that doesn't know, Chuck Wirt, who is in the chat, he does his own streaming. He's a big guy on like tutorials and teaching rules, and a good player.
Got 3X going.
3X
Oh,
and the cannon. Oh, it's only gonna be like, yeah.
There it is.
All right, I'll take a point for that.
All
Well,
right.
I think you already got that point.
No, he got tour song bonus.
I stand corrected.
Oh, Let There Be Rock. Somehow I didn't get Let There Be Rock during that
Which one is that?
multi-ball. The rock target's on the right. Oh. Okay, so that's my last thing for the other bounty.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. Well, and there's a bunch of them. So actually what happened is, I guess it didn't let me...
Nice.
CMK
Good
was
ball.
wondering if these were $20 games yet.
So I'm a little confused about
This is me,
why
right?
I didn't... Oh, because I was an album. So I think I only needed 1 rock target when I started that multi-ball. But then I think maybe because, I don't know, maybe album multi-ball resets all your target progresses and then doesn't let you...
I don't think so.
Because, I mean, I only needed 1, and then when I came out, I needed 3. So it like, I lost progress on rock.
Or did you gain it? Like you cleared it, like you got the jackpot and then...
But I needed it... Oh, no, I'm stupid.
Like you got it and then you made more progress?
No, okay, so I'm confusing for those about to rock with Let There Be Rock. So it's the in lanes that I needed to complete, not the...
Oh, is that what that song
Let
was?
Let There Be Rock is the fire. That's the most
That's the
confusing
fire-
one to me. It's the fire lanes. I don't
I
know.
don't touch the target songs, the
And
fire lanes.
For those about
the...
to rock is the... Yeah.
Yeah, it's too confusing.
I should have been able to do that in multi-ball.
Alright. I gotta do something. I've just been basically
Shuttleworth
frustrated.
is in Kentucky, I think.
Ooh, and all the
His name
loops.
is Eric. So stand-ups behave like virtual drops. What do you mean by that?
I think they don't, based on what you were saying earlier, because the drops would reset after every ball. They save the state of them.
Oh yeah, man, I did say this earlier, where on the premium LE, the drops reset themselves every ball, but on the Pro, they maintain state. So that does make, oh yeah, okay. No, actually, yeah, Will, so I think I was actually just confusing the two different rock targets. So I did, all along I thought I needed the rock targets, but I really needed the inlays. And I didn't focus on those.
And what's back in black is the rock targets?
No, Back in Black is AC/DC.
Okay, so Let There Be Rock is the rock targets.
No.
For those
About to Rock is Let There Be Rock is the inlays. This was the mistake.
It can't be because I've already spelled fire and I don't have that song lit.
What do you have to do more?
Because I'm trying to
Oh,
get that bounty.
Okay, well hold on. Then maybe I had it backwards and
I think so.
I was right about
Yeah.
album resetting your progress.
Yeah, maybe.
It's one thing or the other here. We're gonna consult page 24.
Oh.
For those about to run.
Alright, oh, and I need a whole lot of rosing. Oh. I need like a weak shot up there.
I don't know. This actually doesn't say anything.
There we go. Okay, did I get him? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're an idiot! Oh my god! Fucking R. I needed R. I just want all those points. I'm like milking. Jesus. R. Stupid targets. Those targets are stupid.
Agreed. Everything's stupid.
Good job, Ryan.
How you all
Alright.
feeling? Should we do another or?
Yeah, we'll do one more as the official show, but I'm down to keep playing if Ryan wants
Yeah,
to, and
I'll
then
keep
we'll
playing.
stop keeping score.
Okay.
It'll just be an exhibition.
That's right.
So what? Let's. What other bounties here? So I didn't get. We still have the 11 songs one. There's that one. Or
yeah,
I still have that. What else?
I do too.
One of the other ones?
You want to play jam, album, and tour all in
Okay.
one game,
Mhm.
and then get the album song bonus. You did it in tour, but to my knowledge, not album.
Oh, okay. Gene album tour, Gene songs and weather.
I'm jumping in on this thing.
All right.
I demand vengeance for my horrible play.
All right. Let me switch this.
Okay. Alright, well then I gotta go for all three of the balls.
Yay. So for those who, I don't think we've mentioned it, so this would be for everybody. Tomorrow, Ryan is going to fly solo on our channel between 4 and 6, and he's going to be streaming some more AC/DC and seeing what that's like to hold the fort.
Yeah. So come back again.
You should probably get a cool costume today.
Ooh, I should have brought Paul's Halloween costume.
What was it?
He went as Max from Where the Wild Things Are, so you could just be like a giant furry gray thing.
That's a good costume for winter if you're walking
Yeah,
around a lot.
exactly. We're in a basement. It's good to wear a sweater.
Wait. Oh. Oh yeah. So Let There Be Rock.
Yeah,
Is
that's
the
what
target.
Okay. Let There Be Rock is the targets.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is handy. It'll show you all the things. So what was the
Yeah.
other one we were confused about?
Well, for those about to rock, but it's different. It's not the same as.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there one that's a fire land?
Yeah. It's
Which
for
one?
those about to rock
Oh.
for sure. It's one
Then
of the
I'm
rocks, and
Definitely
pretty sure that.
confused.
All right. So since I'm going for the 11, I'm actually gonna choose this because I won't have to complete this one, which I think might be one of the least likely ones I am to complete. This isn't so great because it takes 4 shots to that to light it for. Now I'm gonna try and. I don't know what I'm doing.
So we'll try and get to a multi-ball. I'm gonna try and get all the songs. Oh boy. Hey.
I like that pre-shake coming right out of the ramp. Just gotta put a little move on.
I've never seen anyone play Let There Be Rock. I'm like,
I don't think I've ever heard this song before.
I know, I haven't either. That's why I'm shaking over here. So Will is saying, for those about to rock, is the cannon one, right? Where you just get to shoot the cannon all day? No.
That's cannon volley.
Yeah, I actually don't even know what those mean. So,
So I don't know. But in the pinball with the pros, Keith Owen says, "Oh, cannon fodder is lit." That means that this light
some sort of
corresponds
collect.
to the song Jackpot, and maybe the other ones are different.
I've gotten cannon volley before, and I don't remember what happened.
It just, every time you hit it, it'll let you shoot it again for like some sort of value on the thing. I've got it before too, and it always confuses me.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not just
I don't know.
for those about to rock?
Well, let's get it
Or
before we go.
Back in Black, one that keeps
Going bells again.
sending you to.
And try to go left after you breathe.
Oh, sorry.
We're okay. Just
A little sideways is all.
Oh, what are you doing? Crazy person. Oh my god. How about
There
that?
you
Is
go.
that better?
that'll help.
Oh, right. Come on, a little bit more. Bell, bell, bell. Yeah, bell. I did it. I'm so proud. Fuck you.
Left, 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 left.
That was, yeah, oh, left. How's that?
Uh-oh.
Oh! Did I press that? I pressed the right
Well, we
button.
We got a fourth player.
Ooh!
Let's, what could we do with this? Do a split flipper
Split
rotation
flipper.
game?
Tell me a
what-
story, Joe.
I don't know what that means.
Let's-
What song should we do?
Let's play a weird one. Actually, we should play Thunderstruck. Now's the time
You
because
got
we're gonna miss some stuff.
All right, good night. Sorry,
Oh,
House.
you control the lanes.
Oh. It's hard when you go the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops.
There we go.
Nice. You told me to control the lanes.
Sorry. This is. I'm not a very good
Oh, nice.
dancer either because I always try to lead. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at you guys.
Team nudge.
Yeah, that's right. Team nudge.
We're going loop with this.
Okay. Nice. I almost did it again, but I didn't.
You resisted the urge.
So you guys have a lot of songs complete already.
Should we?
We should get a bounty, Joe.
You can both get
Let's-
it right
yeah,
here.
let's
That would be
get a
something. So what do we
bounty.
need?
You need,
Back in Black. What's that?
that's the ACDC target.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
For those about to rock, is these ones? Let's do TNT.
Yeah, hit
forget
the,
which is the
hit the
lane.
T and go for the bell. Oh, you went. Oh, good job.
Crud.
Yeah, that's alright.
That went surprisingly better than expected.
Yeah. I remember, so Paul and I, when we were brand new, right? We went to your Ghostbusters launch party.
Yeah.
At the same time as like my first tournament, the Lions Spring Classic 2 years ago,
Okay.
right? And we did the split flipper, little side tournament, and we put up high score number 3 on Wheel of Fortune. And I have been
That was
trying
fucking
to get 24 million on Wheel of Fortune ever since then. I'm like, how did we do that? What's going
Do
on?
you want to do a Wheel of Fortune sometime?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You can make that happen. I think it's maybe run its course at CU, so
Okay.
we could come back here.
That would be wonderful. I I finally at Oklahoma City when we went to Cactus Jack's got I got over 24 million. Not in the tournament. It wasn't in the tournament, and it had the tournament ROM on it. But it was
Did you see that?
after I failed in the tournament on it, and I just kept putting money into it until I did it. But yeah.
I've never put the tournament ROMs in because it's free play only.
Right.
So maybe we could try it.
Yeah.
Joe did something cool, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really intentional, but I was shooting for the right ramp, and a ball got right in the way, and I hit the one ball and knocked it up the ramp with the deflection.
Oh,
Nice.
love that.
It was really something. I got to call it first next time.
Thank you for the host, Quickie Mart.
Well, now we have to keep playing, right?
Yeah. There's always more pinball. See, he'll play forever. Joe goes home. He has like a life outside of
It didn't
this.
sound like it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of big stuff
Something
going on.
about vacation week? I don't know.
Yeah, I do have somewhere I should try to get at some point. So, if you guys want to rock all night, it'll be without me. What am I doing? Let's see what's going on. 2 more target banks. I got the bell ready to go. Let's just start grinding through the loops.
There needs to be a little like light that comes on when somebody
I know.
posts. Like,
There's
Man,
I try to pay attention to that.
Yeah. Nice. That was, you got a double bonus there from
how do you do that?
Super Lanes.
Yep.
Oh.
Exactly.
So when you,
that
which
lit
one of
flash
them is
inside.
flashing? So if you go through a lit one, it was in your multi-ball. that
Yeah, I
you
already
went
did.
out.
We were hitting it right at the end.
So this is right. I'm doing Let There Be Rock, but I want to get all 11. I want to get into multi-ball. 1 target bank. Let's make that happen. Let me go for that N on the TNT real quick during the ball save. Boom. It's ready. Okay, now I'm just going to try and look. So during this multi-ball, I need to get the 11. I need a whole lot of Rosie, which will just happen because balls are going to plunge up there. Rock and Roll Train, which is the left ramp. No big deal. For those about to rock, which is the in lane, so I should pay a little attention to that. And then Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, which is the right orbit, which I'll have to shoot to change the song anyway. So
It's all right there. It's all there for the taking.
That's right. Make it sound so easy. Okay, so really, oh, but I'm not going to be able to. The Add-a-Ball is going to be really difficult because I need to hit the rock targets 4 times. So my notes,
light the
yeah,
shots.
my notes aren't lit right now, so I can't do the Add-a-Ball. And I should get at least 2 of these back. Just 2, okay. Alright.
That was good.
It's a little hit.
Woo!
Oh, and another hit.
Nice little dig. Damn.
Okay. We need Rock and Roll Train, left ramp for those about to rock, which is the lanes. Whoops.
We'll ask to explain again how the super whatevers work. You change which one is you change which one is lit by hitting the 3 thunderstruck targets, so you can pick which one you want. Then I don't know after
well,
that.
nothing is there until you hit the
shot in question for
complete
the
the
song
objective
you're
of
playing.
the song you're playing.
So War Machine's the left loop, TNT would be the TNT targets, and then it'll light it, but you can still move it around based on the thunderstruck targets.
Yeah.
And then how do you start it?
The first 3 note shots.
Your 3rd note shot
Yeah.
will start it.
Oh, flies out. Oh, and you get
Nice.
Whoa! That was
Just
unusual.
didn't have to turn the corner.
And that should have locked in my super lanes too.
And that happens for each song.
It did.
The super thing.
Because isn't it
Yeah.
when it's flashing, it's not like
Well,
It's
yes,
going.
except it is going.
So should you have 1 flashing in lane for super
Well,
lanes,
I
or
hit
one
it.
more
Yep.
shot roll?
Don't let your 2x expired.
Oh, I didn't realize that was good.
Boom. Oh, bullshit. I
Yeah,
should've
no,
stirred that
it
back
was.
up. Give us a grace period.
I think I used it.
I don't think you can stack them. I think you can just do one of those things at a time.
You might be able to. Can you stack the supers?
Well, I thought they were dependent on what
Oh.
song you were playing. You can only play one song at a time.
But you can stack them. You have to change your song at the
Yeah.
jukebox.
So you start a fresh song without starting the one. You'll have two of them going.
Oh.
That sounds like a
You would like have started one. It's still going for your. It goes for the rest of your ball, doesn't it?
Well,
It does.
Yeah. And so then if you change songs, you can get a second one. I think. No?
I'm sorry. Busy. Oh, I missed!
You
God!
definitely did.
Fucking cannons are
Uh.
stupid. I hate it.
All right, split flipper. Me and Ryan.
Yeah, you
And then you guys close it out.
Cannons are dumb.
We go for the double. Oh well, that.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What should we take? What's
Let's
another
do
weird one?
Thunderstruck. Is that what you're doing before?
That's what we were doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, who's doing up there?
I guess I am. I was derelict in my duties that time though. Whoops.
You want to pass it over, right?
Let's just see how long we can do this. Not very.
This is how you win at split flipper. You never flip.
I'm gonna take the dog out.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, we can do it here. Back in black. So
Fuck. What do we need now?
we need TNT, Thunderstruck. Well, okay. These guys shoot the.
Angle's off a little bit.
And I will. Let's see. I'll do the inlanes. Oh shit! Sorry.
it's all right. It's a hard skill. Damn.
No! Wait, did I?
Yeah, the hardest part is the rollover lanes, trying to determine who's in charge. Player 4 not doing so bad. Not awful.
Beating me.
What have I done? Let's explore our options here. Give me that info. 3 back P passes, 8 ramps, 2 target banks, and 6 loops. Ugh. I want that C. That's not it. It's not even close. I almost got it. Ugh.
Hi there.
I was gonna look up the super whatever's super modes. Talk about that. All right. So again, I need for those about to rock, which is the in lanes and how lane to bad place speed. So just 4 ramps, 5 target banks, 8 loops.
Yeah, multiple super modes can be activated on the same ball and become available when using the jukebox to change to a new song. So yeah, I had it wrong. Super loops does not do much of anything. Super lanes, in lane time 2x shot, out lane double triple bonus. So it depends on where you collect it. That's weird. You hit
Yeah.
super targets if you hit 2 or 3 different target banks with the same shot. The second hit will double, and the third hit is triple. This can be significant in the target bank songs, and it's especially beneficial in album multi-ball, where it can award a 2x or 3x song bonus. So yeah, you get 3x your song bonus if you time that with the other thing. Fucking huge.
And I don't know. Does it? I guess you could. Could you have 9x then if you had 3x?
3x
plays
maybe
for it?
going. That it seems like you could. If you get that to, you know, what's the highest you really? It doesn't get past like 30 very often. But yeah,
No, I've had.
get it at 29x. That'd be something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gone to 50 twice recently, and actually saw Zach McCarthy just got to 40 no problem on War Machine because their spinner
Just spin
It's
all
like-
day. And it's not double. Like,
just 40 was his base value. He didn't collect. Yeah. But like their spinner, you can shoot it around live catch, and the spinner is finally stopping. So that's way better than mine.
yeah, they want it to be very spinny.
Oh!
It almost came back out of there too.
You
You guys got to bring it home.
sideways swept 2 TNT targets simultaneously to light album.
And I had extra ball lit.
If you had been able to,
Yeah, so much.
do you want the
So
light
much
side?
good stuff.
Where are we looking?
Actually, you guys play because my dog's still outside.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want to come in yet.
I'll go let him in. You guys play.
Alright.
This is gonna.
He's
You
gonna-
gotta follow the rules.
He's gonna milk it.
So we have album lit, and I think we should do it, and then we need Thunderstruck for those about to rock in Back in Black. Well, I don't know. I could full plunge and change the song, or we could. Well,
Whatever
the,
you
the
want.
bounty.
You call the show.
Are we gonna get the bounty point if we do it?
That would be so sad.
Does it count? If it doesn't count, then we should just
It does
change
not
songs.
count.
All right, then we'll. Let's pick something with a medium.
For album,
The
let's do
medium album.
TNT.
Well, that's that first. It's the first one,
I know,
but it's not gonna be worth anything.
Because we started a million.
I know, but we'll get it.
That's loser talk.
I
see what I
didn't
hit.
get remotely close to
Let's
Hell's
do
Bell.
whole Ladder Rosie, which we're in. Let there be rock. Hell ain't a bad place to be.
How do you like X ball? What does that mean?
Highway to. Let's do Highway to Hell.
All right.
All right.
Did you guys determine who is changing the stuff?
He's doing
Okay,
it.
This has
there
been
we
the downfall of
Um,
both parents
extra,
before.
so extra ball is complete each set of drops. Each target set of target banks twice, 2 sets, whatever. 2 sets of each is one, and then another one is 25 combos, and then every 100 combos after that. Maybe I should.
All right. I'm going for 200 combos.
200 combos. And now we got 2x. All right, so
So
let's just.
why not go for the actual like crappy jackpot on that? Since where you need targets anyways.
Well, I started 2x scoring,
Oh, that's
and let's get that bell if we can. Yeah.
how many passes do we have?
I don't know.
Because we have 3 shots. You shoot one.
So, wait, did you guys just explain extra balls?
Yeah.
What's up, Deadfoot?
Nice.
Thanks for the double thumbs up.
Yeah, hit it. Oh, it's so confusing.
We didn't
You guys
discuss
are
this.
kinda-
It's like
killing
my
you right
right
now.
arm doesn't know what it's doing.
Well, yeah, we're definitely. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Call save's over. Oh yeah,
Shoot.
you're in control. Sorry about that.
Oh no, sorry. All right, let's figure out what to do here.
Okay.
Besides
Yeah, you
winning
guys
That's
won.
one
fucked
game.
up. We're winning.
The split fingers are ready to go. We all get a third of a point.
Oh, that's
Um,
so sad.
So let's see. Well, help me out here. Where are we close to?
Nothing.
Well, you gotta flip. I can't flip.
Oh, right.
Okay, one
whoa,
red.
we
You're
should
close
shoot
to
a
it.
ramp.
All right.
Shoot the left one.
Combo that in there.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Lunchbox. Oh no. Oh no.
Nice.
Nice little nudge.
With the dog between my legs, now he's gone.
Oh!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. And the audience wins that one.
That's something right there. Go
Keep
player
away
4.
from my
Wait.
castle,
Player
you
4 for the
peasant
win.
from another kingdom.
Was I... Oh, thank you for the host. I didn't realize that was happening.
Oh, that just came through.
Yeah, thanks, man. Did I win that? Was I player 3? What was happening?
You were.
All right.
You were.
Player 4-1. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was also on that player.
Yeah, she could have thrown that, I guess, to ensure victory.
You're really bad at split flipper. Like, yeah, you know. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
I hear ya.
You guys gonna keep on
We're
grinding?
gonna keep going.
You got the
He's
crowd.
Gonna,
Do it.
He's gonna teach me some stuff because I still have questions. Don't you want to lip wrangle Angus? God, you could read that so wrong.
What did it say?
I don't.
If
lip
you left
wrangle?
out
There's
that,
only one way to read it, and it is wrong. Wait, is it
if you leave out the G, there's another way to read it.
G?
Famous name.
So you were talking earlier about changing your song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the Pinball with the Pros tutorial,
Mm-hmm.
which I highly recommend, it's probably much better. Keith Elwin had said you like lose your progress, like when you change your song, or you lose whatever. What are you losing? What might you lose?
You lose your progress on the jukebox, on the songs
Okay.
to light the jukebox.
Is that what you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
I can't remember in what context.
I-
Again, I've been watching and reading while doing other things.
I don't
so-
think there's anything you lose. I mean, if you go and change, if
Okay.
you change song, you have like more opportunities to raise all scoring in subsequent songs. You add 500K to your base song jackpot. You also just like earn something for.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Joe.
See ya. You also earn something for the collect each time. I think you earn.
Oh, right. Whatever.
You
points
earn like
per song.
500K per song you've completed,
Right,
plus
right.
some other. Oh, plus the other one is how many of the things on the jukebox you completed.
Okay.
So there's nothing bad about getting it.
Okay. So that was always my understanding, but because I was like working while trying to watch stuff,
Yeah.
and then
The only thing is like
listening.
if you have 9 of them complete and you want all 11,
Yeah.
and you go up there, then like
well, yeah, then
and pick the same song, you go back to.
so maybe that's what you meant. You lose your progress. Like if I was in Hell's Bells, I had 9 lit, not the full 11, and I chose Hell's Bells again because I
Yeah.
wanted to stay in it. You lose your progress. That's probably what I overheard while I was playing.
But all that loses you is like a couple 100,000 points. It's nothing.
So Dead Flip, he says he literally never changes songs while playing. What song do you stick with? Is it Hell's Bells? And also thank you for the follow, Joshua.
So maybe the goal here, maybe on this ball, I'll play Hell's Bells. We'll try and light. I'll try and light Tour.
Okay.
We'll go for Tour or album, and then before starting that, we'll think about maybe changing song. You know, if it's a big song, if we have a big song jackpot, maybe we'll try and change songs to something that will get us a song bonus.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. So go ahead and play on.
Okay.
On the note of changing songs, you know, I mentioned this to you before we went live. I couldn't remember what points you get for each song lit or whatever, but all I remember is that the value was 8 million if all of the songs are lit, and then you go and you change your song then, which the playfield multiplier does apply. So if you have 3x running and you find out that you have all your songs lit, that's 24 million sitting for you in the jukebox. It is confirmed by Bowen
But
on his rule sheet.
don't you have to have completed like 10 songs to be?
Well, you'd have to have like, oh yeah, all of them.
But I mean, like you would have to have. I'll look this up. But
Yeah, look it up.
I thought the example was like, so when you change songs, you get 500K per song, not per things in the jukebox, like per
Is that
song
what it is?
that you finish. Yeah.
Oh, that's screwed up.
Yeah. So if you're like one away from encore,
Yeah.
your last song change is going to be worth.
Well,
like
I've never
8
even been
million
close
or
to
something.
Encore.
Yeah.
So, see, I try to read these things and then,
Yeah, it's all right. I could be wrong.
oh my god.
Confirmed by Bowen. TM.
Yeah, that's right. I was so, like, excited, man. That sucks. That sucks, because I'm like, oh, there's so much money right there. That's the shot, you know? Oh, bummer, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I should, like, basically, I know too much now. I should just go back to the way I've always played it, because frankly...
I really like changing songs is really like a long game strategy.
Right,
You
right.
don't really need to do it in competitive play.
Unless
To-
you're
to-
doing, like, the song bonus
Unless,
situation.
yeah, you have an upcoming song bonus that's
Yeah.
big and you want to cash it in. But other than that,
Yeah. I can't think of another reason to play TNT, like, ever.
it's weird. I've had 2 huge TNT
Have you?
song. I had 150 million like a week ago, and then 164 million song jackpot last night. It was 3x. It was TNT, but it like that was not the fastest way to get there. I played through multiple multi-balls. I passed on several collects, and this thing says that TNT is actually like kind of a lower scoring mode.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, I guess playing it during multi-ball maybe is good, but you have to hit all 3 targets and then hit them again just to light your note shots. So if you were to start a multi-ball and not have your TNT completed, you're spending the first 5 or 10 seconds just trying to light your notes so you can get the it's easy to miss the add ball in TNT.
Okay.
Is the way to say that.
That's just a mess of stuff. Alright, well, whatever. Play on. I really like the idea of there just being 8 million there. That's so sad. I always misunderstand. It's too complicated. Next week we're doing Walking Dead with Donovan Stepp, who is insanely good at that game. He's put up over 2 billion now. He got to Last Man Standing. He does like 1 billion in tournament play. It's crazy. So I can't wait to misinform or.
Well, that game has some really nuanced scoring in the modes.
Yeah, it does. Like I told Donovan, like on text last night, like trying to do AC/DC and Walking Dead back to back. I've been up here like all night, basically trying to shoot the bell so that I can multiply my fish tank. Like I've got all the nuances of the game that I never bothered reading about or learning, all screwed up.
Multiply your fish tank.
Yeah, you gotta multiply your fish tank, man, so you can get the crossbow jam.
Crossbow jam multi-ball.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do, Dead Flip, is jam. I have terrible aim, so I always stumble into album, or at least 50% of the time, not always. And in which case, I'm always just trying to build my song jackpot. I don't try to do this 20 jam jackpots to light a super business. That's just beyond what I'm capable of doing at this point. But I do really love this game.
I was trying to keep my 2x going.
And I've never really... Oh, we might be way left now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, actually, you did good. Wow. Huh. This thing has traveled the world tonight. I told this story earlier, but I'd never really played Thunderstruck until tonight. I didn't realize that the target moved around which I can brick a shot, but not when I need to hit just the one target. But at the Rocky Mountain Showdown 2 years ago, I was getting so frustrated with an AC/DC, which at the time, like, I kept going out. There were like 5 premiums in the expo area at the Showdown, and I would GC them. Like, it was not a problem. Walk up, so totally different tables, and then I'd come back into the tournament room and be like 7 million, and Adam Lefkoff asked if I'd considered playing Thunderstruck. So I enjoy that. I always keep it right here.
It's backhanded advice.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. I've got little fun bits on Escher too. Ah, see, like I was just changing my lanes, man. Why you gotta do that? When it like does the super skill. Arr.
Yeah, it really probably should not do that if it's the second time in, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. The
Can
premium,
you get on this lineman, please?
Yeah, right? The premium will screw up the skill shot all the time. Oh, idiot. I've been doing that a lot, talking and not sure. Frankly, Death Flip, I don't know how you do that
Three
so well,
ramps, 2
talking
target
and
banks.
playing. I'm really bad at it, but when we first started streaming, I was a lot worse at it, so this is a small improvement. Yes, it is accident multi-ball. That is, album multi-ball is an accident multi-ball. Absolutely. Yeah, so this year actually at the Rocky Mountain Showdown, I'll tell my Escher bit. It was after, you've been doing it 3 years. Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a hell of a skill. It used to be that I'd be playing at the bar with Joe, who just left, a bunch of guys that every week we play together many times a week. They go up to the bar and be like, "Oh, I'm getting a new beer. Can I get you one?" And all I have to do is say yes, and somehow would lose all my balls. I'm like, wow, that was so complicated. You know, somebody pierced my comfort bubble. So yeah, this year at the Rocky Mountain Showdown, it was after the tournament was over, but the tournament games were playable to the public, and Escher had put up on Whirlwind a game that I just suck at. I'm really bad at Whirlwind, and he was working on 51 million or something.
Yeah, that's right.
With like 4 extra balls or 3 extra balls. And then Adam said, "Escher, we gotta go. It's like time for lunch or dinner or whatever." And he said, "Yes, no, you can play my game. I got a bunch of extra balls. Just when you're done, can you put my initials on it?" And Adam said, "Escher, she can put your initials on it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. I can put my initials on it." And then they left, and I put up 2 million more. And so I went ahead and put EJL on that. It's so bad. All right.
What are you gonna do? Where are you?
I am nowhere.
Well, look at you. Are you sure?
I'm nowheresville. Yeah. I mean, I can look, but I'm just gonna go jam. 6 ramps.
Okay.
3 target banks, 8 loops. I'm nowheresville.
All right. That is literally nowhere.
I lit War Machine and the pop one. Come on, Rosie. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so if I'm not talking, I can, you know, catch the ball. Come on.
Oh!
Yeah, right.
We need a right outlane
Really
cam
good.
because I have the perfect view of it right here. All right, now hold on.
Yes. I'm gonna get that bell.
All right, so you well, look at your thing. I think you've completed 2 target names. Just so you know, you're down to 1 left.
I'm not aiming for that. You did that before to me.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like Ryan is. Yeah, that's right. Suck it. I totally caught that.
This is quite a highlight reel for 4.6 million.
That's
I gotta
right.
say,
Super emotional play. Ryan's so nice, but also very dry, so I'm not sure if he's trolling me. Like, well, you just have the N and the T. It's not the first time tonight.
Accident multi-ball.
Accident multi-ball. I can actually backhand your right ramp on this game. I usually can't do it. I don't know why.
And there's the bell for 2x.
There's the bell.
Couldn't hit the bell from the hated cannon.
That's right.
That's a jackpot. Maybe I'll count your jackpots here. How's your multi-ball or your out-of-ball progress?
Just one, the orbit. I'm trying to get it naturally, if you will.
There's 2 jackpots.
There we go. Naturally, as I like to call that. Oh. Ah. Yikes.
Yeah, I just realized it said 4 more for jam multi-ball. That's just an error because you can't make progress.
Ah. Going for another accident, apparently. So let's see. Like if I go, like, give me some info. 4 yeah, you're right. It is. So I'm just confirming.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. So like when you were hitting the ramps during that, it was telling you 4 more to go.
Yeah,
4 more
right.
to go. But you can't get any closer, so I don't know why.
Oh, right. Not even a danger. Let's just stick with it.
Yeah, the out-of-ball rules are really cool on this game. Especially since it's not exactly just the 5 shots. It's
Oh, okay. So I could get a 2x shot.
It's not just always exactly those 5
No.
shots. You have to light them, and you may have progress with you already, kind of like the picks. I guess is almost sort of the way. It's like if you had to qualify the picks in a different way.
Oh, God.
That was a great ball.
I was so stressed by that. I was so stressed by the cannon. I had 2x. I had I don't know how much, but lightning bolt ready.
Alright.
Ooh. Hey, Mr. Snailman, that's Colin.
Oh, hey, yes. Hey, Colin, congrats.
Yeah, congrats,
On
and
Pittsburgh.
we're looking forward to the Texas Pinball Festival. There's a lot of us Colorado people going. Joe's going, who's here.
Oh, nice.
You're going.
Yeah.
Myself,
We're gonna have a-
Elena, and
We're going to have
Higgins.
a booth, actually, I think.
Oh, cool. That'll be great.
So my like some of these decals for the multi-balls are a little bit raised on this machine. So I don't know if you saw that the ball just kind of like moonwalked over.
Oh, I've most definitely noticed.
Yeah.
I've
I've never like attempted to fix them, but maybe I should. Oh, this is a nice early 2x here. I didn't really come up with a plan for what I was gonna do here, so.
Just jam. Yeah, we're bringing some new Colorado people with us. We wanted to expand our footprint. So, Donovan's in. I'm assuming Nate Hart is in. I actually didn't ask him. But Bridge Morgan is coming now. Matt Brundage and Joe Kennedy. So,
Watch out.
I don't know, is Levi coming? And Dave's coming.
I don't know.
Dave Anderson will be there. Hey, St. Patty's Day, and thank you, Will, for spelling that correctly. So often people will spell it with 2 T's, and it's... I want to make these candles that, you know, like the... you always see it with all the different saints on them, and I want there to be St. Patty. St. Patricia, because she's the patron saint of alcohol.
I wasn't paying a lot of attention there. That was bad. My song jackpot is lit, but it's only 5 million points, and I don't have anything.
That's right. Mega birthday bash. It's gonna be great. And all I want for my birthday, guys, is to win. So you can make that happen.
All right, I'm gonna I don't know. Since I completed the song and it's ball one, maybe I'll just try and complete songs.
Yeah, I like it.
And Hell's Bells was the next one up in the list from Flippers.
Yeah, just, get to Encore. Peppermint Patty Hype. She's the one I was going to put on these candles. I should make these candles and come to TPF and give some out for my birthday.
I already forgot what I'm doing here. Let's go towards 3 turns, loops.
Insta-cradling the ball from the ramps, like, on this table.
Boy.
So, like, if you were to hit the ramp, just hold the flipper up.
Oh.
Let it roll. Usually it's like a nail biter, but it will
Yeah.
come back down. The left one has got some funky business going on. I've had some moonwalking and weird.
On this one, I would say you can't really hold. If you hold up, you're probably gonna have to tip it a little bit to get it to stay. Which is probably something we should be doing more. Whoops. Alright, I really want to get into tour and then work on this song jackpot some more. And just see what it's at here. It's at 10 million right now.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. I always do that. I shoot with the wrong ball.
High voltage. Those bells is. Do we know what song it is? Is that the. Uh-oh. Wait, you're in tour?
Yeah.
So you want the Back in Black album, so it's 10 jackpots. Yeah, man, you gotta come to Texas Pinball Festival. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you know that, but I'm still pretty new, but I've been the last 2 years, and it's awesome. So yeah, you should go.
Alright, my song jackpot's at 20 million. But I'm not close to anything. I need 3 target banks, so it's possible I could do it right here in one shot. Yeah.
That was close.
Okay,
That's
missed
close.
the first one. Whoops. All right. Ask the audience, should I change songs? No. Maybe, yeah, that's what I'm doing, right?
So for what purpose?
I don't know. Just because I've
Yeah,
still on ball
that
one,
was your
I finished
function,
2
right?
songs.
Yeah, because you're going to Encore.
But I would like to get that O and have,
Lord, I just want you to get that 8 million at the Jukebox.
oh boy. Oof.
Oh, song over. I knew this was Crank It Up. Have you ever like gotten sorry?
No, it's okay. That was 20 million song bonus. that I
Yeah,
dropped.
I know. How's that?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it good? Since you completed the song Hell's Bells, have you ever completed a song in Crank It Up, Metallica? Like the 6 minutes or whatever just ends.
No.
I haven't either. I don't think you would want to, because then you would tap out on your collect, right?
Yeah,
have
I
not done
don't
that.
know what happens. What happens if you time out?
I would think
Crank It Up.
yeah, I would think you would miss out. Maybe not. Maybe there's like a secret animation. That'd be fun. It's a good ball.
It's concrete, well. It's funny. The game used to be back where I guess you guys can't see that, but back in the other end, and it was really hard to slide. And I don't know. This is just the same floor that's over there, but maybe I don't know what the difference is. It's easier to move over here. My tilt bob is like, the top of the cone is barely in the ring, so it's pretty liberal.
We're actually on an air hockey table. So
I'll think about that, Colin. I don't know. So it actually, I don't know if you know much about this era of games, but it worked when I got it, and then I didn't play it. I played it a bunch, and then it didn't work for 2 weeks, and then or didn't play for 2 weeks, and then it didn't work, and now it just comes up as zeros all across the displays, sort of like recording zeros, and I haven't really gotten into trying to diagnose it yet, but it cannot be played. One tournament in 2017? I'm looking at this to see what month we're in. November. Okay, so you only took 10 months and you got one. I kind of think that about AC/DC actually. It's like I actually kind of like the. Well, now like I'll hear it out in public, AC/DC music, and I'm like, yeah. I never used to
Now
think
they're
that way,
all
but now I want to play. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through songs here. I'm gonna pick Full Lotta Rosie because that's the next one up in the list here. Thunderstruck, Hell's Bells, Full Lotta Rosie, and I want to do. And then this is sort of the perfect situation for trying to change songs. Is getting into a multi-ball immediately and completing the objectives in the multi-ball.
yeah,
I think-
it's
This is my favorite song in the game.
yeah, you're crazy busy, man. I think what is it? The heads up tournaments?
Yeah.
So while you're streaming, just start doing heads up tournaments. Make them come to you.
Oh, the best of 7 thing.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know what those are. What are those called?
I think heads up. I think you were right. I mean, I think that's what you said earlier, unless I'm making more stuff
Well,
up.
I don't know, but maybe heads up is like the 2 players at the same time thing.
Oh, yeah, that was really great though. I watched a lot of that. That made. I mean, I love competition pinball live in any event, but that was really cool to watch. I enjoyed it, and I think it was the closest thing I've seen to really recreating the stress of tournament play, because they're right next to each other.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
there we go.
could-
IFPA challenge.
Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, with the 2 players right next to each other, you could hear their call out, so you know how quickly they're getting to their objective, and you're like, oh no, this is bad. And I really enjoyed that. I want to see a lot more of it. It made me wish I was there. Although I don't do good in stressful situations, I'm trying to work on that.
Did I just get a song bonus during? Oh yeah, I would have.
You did?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
man.
okay, so
I wasn't
Colin,
paying
we're
attention.
not doing the bounty period is over. We're past 9 o'clock, so it doesn't count. I didn't
Joe laughed.
I didn't get one.
You
I
got?
got one during the tour,
Yeah, you did.
but not during album. Should have tried harder.
Oh God, that's so bad. It's not a big deal. At the end of the year, we're inviting the best performing guests back in January for finals. For best guests.
I'm not gonna make it, am I?
Sorry, man. I think you're one of our best guests, anyways. Where they get to win a super awesome trophy, like the coolest trophy ever made. And I can say that because I haven't made it yet, so the potential is there.
Oh yeah, don't leave before I find
Oh
this.
yeah. I'm going to be taking some parts from Ryan here, who's donating to the trophy.
It's a huge donation.
Yeah, that's right. Don't spoil. It's just so awesome. So currently we've got a 6-way tie with each of them having 6 points. That seems to be the magic number. But next week we've got Donovan Stepp, who is going to be playing. So we might be adding another. We've got Helena, although she's already one of the guests who have qualified. Oh yeah, Will. So Will Biddle, you're one of the best guests. You are in the 6-way tie, along with Kevin McCarthy, Zach McCarthy, Helena Walter, Adam Lundgren, and one other person that's not on Facebook. That was Zach. Is that 6? I don't know. Somebody keep track. So instead of just the finals, we're gonna have to do a playoff. So I think we're gonna it's to be determined. You'll get an email. I'll let you know.
Oh boy. What? No, I thought Not sure. I thought I had an Addaball there.
Yeah, that can be so hard to tell, especially on the pro. You're right. Because Joe did point out that some of the shots flash a lot faster than your non-required shots, which is ridiculous. It's kind of like on the Attack from Mars and Medieval Madness remakes. Like, can you ever tell what's flashing versus solidly lit? Like at a quick glance, I think it's pretty tough.
I can tell what's flashing versus what's solidly lit, but not flashing at different rates.
Right.
I guess if you're on a premium, you'd have 2 colors going.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier on a premium. I was making the comparison between like this type of flashing versus the remakes of Medieval Madness and Attack from Mars. If you've ever noticed, like, it's actually kind of hard for me to tell. I don't know, maybe it's that one eye thing kicking in again. For those who don't know,
Left-eyed.
fun fact, I'm blind in my right eye, so I blame all my poor performance on that. So, and I sometimes...
Oh wait, is that true?
Yeah, that's legit.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Well, maybe...
I thought you were mocking me again. I cannot tell. I thought he was on my side.
I just thought I was making an awesome joke, but no, instead I was mocking your disability.
That's right. Now I'm hurt.
It's possible you told me that, but not tonight, like a long time ago, and I forgot. But I was just like, well, cannons are always on the right, so...
Yeah,
if
no, it
your
sucks. And so in
right
Split
eye's no
Flipper,
good,
I
then-
always like to be on the left. That's
Alright.
why. Yeah. And I'll like sometimes like stand over here. I'll stand a little to the right so that the left eye is actually like in the middle of the playfield. You want camera 1 on the job, not camera 2. That's no good. All right. Wow.
I like this lockdown bar rags on a string.
Yeah. What's happening? What are they talking about?
You like, I don't know what, like a chain, and then you have a wipe, so then you can like wipe the lockdown bar and hang it off of
I've
chain. Were you thinking about chain?
I don't know.
These
We don't
guys.
have anyone with a rig, but we have some people in the local scene that I might call the wipers. I'm like, what? You don't It's
Now,
no good.
do you take that as an insult to your own sweaty hands, or do you think
No,
it's about their sweaty hands?
I think it's about them as a person.
Do they do it before they flip or after?
They always do it.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Before and after?
Yeah, and also on the pants while playing. It's, I appreciate them, you know? Oh, Christ. I like that last year at TPF, Double Danger was handing out oil rags. Branded oil rags. It was really nice.
Alright, so
Oh.
somebody needs to pass this along to Stern. What about just putting, like, you know, at old bowling alleys, they have that, like, mound of chalk?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, just put that right on the lockdown bar, like the action button. Then you come
So,
up and...
I will say that, those super lanes are a little bit like the multiplier on Walking Dead. It's like a sure shot that I'm not gonna hit my combo. Remember the Adam Lefkoff held the Whopportunity last year?
Yeah.
I gotta trap this ball. So in the solid state EM room, the drywall was unfinished. I kept rubbing my hands on the joint compound. It worked great. It was so great. I was calling myself the gymnast. I was like talking up, you know. Gotta do my performance on the bars.
In the chat, they're talking about hand dryers,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
like blow dryers.
I think that on the Big Lebowski, like do they do multiple models? But the nicest model should come with one.
Maybe it's like it can go in like the bill acceptor slot and hook in there. And
There
just,
you
like,
go.
Maybe it's free, or you put in a nickel or something, and you get a little.
Oh, I've got super lanes. I forgot again. Ugh.
Yeah, an interesting thing about super lanes is you kind of like want to cash it in. Unless you have a huge shot to use it on, you must want to cash it in right away because it blocks your progress towards
Yes.
fire lanes and the song jackpot.
Oh, woo, that was lucky. Oh, cannon's lit. I wonder how many bells I need. Oh, doesn't matter now. Does not matter. Oh, Christ, I'm doing it again.
What? Alright. Puppman, why is the Whopportunity a scam?
Oh.
I mean, I guess I could imagine what you're going to say, but you know it's not happening this year.
Yeah,
and
that's why
he said
I think
he said maybe he'll take over the Cuckoo's Nests.
Oh, okay.
Event. We'll move to the barn for next year.
Okay. Interesting.
Mr. Danger likes to absorb his opponent's power, not wipe it away.
Nice. Oh, I was only one hit away.
Alright, you got 2x going here.
I
so,
know, but I just collected my song jackpot.
Oh no!
Well, I wasn't sure. I was getting nervous. I
Sorry.
was down to one ball.
I looked away. You need a spotter for this game.
I know, you really do. God, that was a mess. How many more do I have? No? None? Not enough. Shit.
Wow.
That was a mess.
You're...
That was a good ball, though.
So you hadn't used your out of ball there? Is that what that was about?
No, in jam.
Oh!
Oh, come on! I should have carried more at the end. Damn. Don't. Yeah. Oh man, I wasn't really paying attention.
You got actually like between when you collected and when you drained, you got your jackpot up like 12 million.
Yeah, I did, which is why I should have hit the bell one more time, but I thought I was just gonna drain because I was down to 2 balls in jam, and I had one trapped, and then it went to shit, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hit the bell. I don't know how many shots I have left. I'm too impatient to be looking in any info menu.
Maybe my favorite moment ever in pinball was when I had a I had like a big 2x jackpot coming up.
Yeah.
And it was loading the canyon. It was all dark. And with one of my free balls, like I hit it to raise it to 3 as the cannon was like
that's
sweeping out and then
awesome.
hit it.
Oh, that's
So satisfying.
very cool. Yeah, that's definitely a good moment.
Like I knew I needed just one more, and it was very intentional. All right, there was a little hold it up and. All right, so I started with "You Shook Me All Night Long," and I was thinking that maybe I will just try and go through all the songs like I was doing
Alright.
before.
Yeah. It's hard to stick to a plan sometimes.
So and that was stupid because it's really better to shoot the Hell's Bells from the left flipper on this
Yeah.
game.
All right. I'll play a different one. So
You
Zach,
never purchased a pin?
I know. I'm finding that hard to believe as well. Who do you know that will just give me all of these pins that are at your place?
Yeah, AC/DC is a good choice.
Yeah.
Like if you're trapped on a desert island,
This is a good one. This one,
you
Walking
can do
Dead.
so many things with this game.
Yeah, I really love this one. So Zach McCarthy loves War Machine. What's the deal with the spinner again? Weren't you talking about that
Well,
earlier?
I was just saying that. So on his machine, which I was just playing the other night, you would get $1 million a spin right off the bat on War Machine. Like, hit the spinner, comes all the way around, live catch it, and as it settles, the spinner
It's
is
still
fine.
going.
It's like mine is done before you're even halfway around.
Right.
Even backhanding his was doing it going that far. So mine probably is a quarter of as many spins, maybe even less. So that's why it's just not as good of a strategy. And like I said, like it just he got up to 40 million. Like played like one multi-ball and had a 40 million base. Just grinding out War.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't collect, but
And it's because, but the way each song like adds points to your score is different, you know? Oh. Yeah, your spinner sucks.
yeah, Pupperman, I mean, anyone can do that. I don't know. The Sharps have had the Illinois State Championships at their house. I don't think that happens every year that way, but and you guys could have a tournament at the machines at your house.
I don't think we have enough. We only have 5.
You can do a tournament on one machine.
That's right.
You don't need 5 machines.
What is it?
No, I mean, there's no limit there's no bottom for how many machines you need for a tournament. It's gonna suck if 20 people show up and you only have one machine. You're gonna have a hard time with your TGP in that situation.
It should be, instead of like total games played, it'll just be time GP. 20 people on one game. It just takes a really long time. That's a commitment, and I think people should be awarded for it.
Just standing around doing nothing.
Yeah. That's what I feel like at some of these tournaments. All the smokers, you gotta just like wrestle them up. Like, you should get points for that.
Yeah, can we write that into the IFPA rules? Smoke breaks between games.
I was telling Helena that instead of, Helena Walters runs the third Sunday tournament, and it's like max TGP, and it's in a fair. It's like this whole marathon, like 10 hours long if you make it to finals. And she always brings Whoppers, like the candy, the malted milk balls, the chocolate balls. I said it should be Nicorette. And then we can keep everyone there. All right.
I'm gonna just look at the spin on mine.
Yeah. Oh, I missed. That sucks.
If anybody has any requests for like creative strategies that we should use, let's hear them. Something wacky, or maybe straightforward, but...
So, alright, I'm trying to trap, believe it or not. I want to change my song. I'm about to start tour and album.
Ooh.
What do I do? I didn't mean to get the album thing.
I don't know, pick something towards the middle.
TNT?
Well, actually, do you
Ah! It's Highway to Hell.
Rosie.
Highway to Hell. I was
Alright.
trying.
Highway to Hell is 9 in tour,
Okay.
and...
This is not the speediest information.
and 6 in album.
Okay. Wait, alright. This was a terrible choice. Oh my god. I just want the... That was terrible. Is that ball too? Oh my god. I want to change that. Alright. So yeah, this is what we were saying. It's like impossible. I am not a super fan of this band. I think TNT because it's like first jackpot and third jackpot.
Yeah, if you want to...
I know. Get my million twice? It was like a million.
Exactly.
points.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you had. I mean, maybe you had something good, but I was trying to pick something early mid. I feel like Whole Lot of Rosie might have been okay.
Whenever I hear Whoppers, I just think burgers. That's all I do. I just think of like little sliders. I want to get all my Whoppers. So Let There Be Rock is probably good.
Well, so I thought about that one. A problem with that one is, oh, nice little moonwalk.
Good night, Deadfoot.
Oh, so you, like, to light your notes, you have to hit those 4 times. So when you start your multi-ball, it's going to be really hard to make progress towards your edible.
Right,
That's a downfall of that.
right. And
Doesn't mean you shouldn't pick it, but
yeah, I guess if you're an album, though, it's not necessarily bad. Like during your ball save, just be, I don't know. I never try to hit those.
jeez.
2 for $6 Whoppers. So then maybe Whole Lot of Rosie
Yeah.
is
I think
the.
that
I
would've
think
been a
that's
good
what
one.
you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to. It took me too long to
That's
decide.
no, I understand.
All right.
So these are actually. You don't have to memorize 2 different things. They're in the exact same order.
They're in the
must
same
have-
order. Yeah.
I thought that they were all different.
Oh no. So well, they're in the same order. However, which number it comes in on is different.
Right. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
so, which maybe that doesn't matter too much, unless you've already completed, been through it one time, and you want to know for the second time, like. Oh, I let my 2x go there. Oh, I got it back.
Pupperman, you were on the Burger King baseball team? I thought you were on the budget rent-a-car baseball team growing up. Or maybe the budget team was like super good. I don't remember.
I let it go again.
Oh no.
Ah. Oh, that was this ball 3?
Yeah. Alright, so, okay. I can't change my song. What am I in? Highway to Hell. I would need to light a lot of them. But I could
Yeah.
attempt to do that and switch to Rosie. Or just go for it. I should probably
Oh, you
just
never
go-
started?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should.
I only have 4
At one,
lit.
also switching to Rosie doesn't have that much value now because you have you're starting from scratch on your song Jackpot. So.
Yeah,
mean,
I don't think I had anything before though.
Buckeye budget team.
What was that?
Burger King team when he was 10.
Okay,
Bunch
thank
of
you.
Buckeye team when he was 12.
All right.
Twitch chat right there.
I'm just gonna go for it. I do not expect any bonuses. Oh! Alright.
What's your other game, NorCal Pinball, besides Wizard House?
Alright, that's one for that one.
See, and I mean, I don't even know how you're supposed to count, because that's one, but...
Well, because I've got two going on.
Right. Yeah, hit that bell, too.
I'll do what I can.
Alright, everyone's away. Do you want to hold up here and we can take a look?
I am trying.
Okay. Oh! Alright.
Yeah, there we go. We're back in.
Oh, you just got it.
Yeah.
At the Inseong Jackpot.
Oh, I did?
You got one of them. It just gave you 5 million.
Maybe tour?
I'm not sure which one it came from, but...
I don't either.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! Not at the same time.
Alright, so... Damn, 10 million album. That's great. So hold up. Alright, now you have, you have Jam lit.
Yeah.
You might want to see how far away you are from Song Jackpot. Because its size is
One.
and 10 million.
Yep. And I only have one shot on the right. Do you see? So if I hit my right ramp, start jam, hit the orbit, then I would get an edible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I know. I don't think she even knows that she just completed the comeback here. What do you do now?
All right.
I did play baseball when I was young, actually, and then got kind of taken over by soccer. I played in Little League where there was a pitching machine, which was fine and dandy. Like I didn't make it to the age, maybe even at like 12 we had pitching machines. And then I got really into soccer, and then I tried playing baseball as a freshman. So that was a couple years later.
Oh,
Played baseball
come on.
3 or 4 years.
After all of that,
And
that was
never-
awful.
Oh, you got 2x. You gonna
Oh,
collect
yeah.
that?
Yeah, thanks. I was trying to get my edible the whole damn time.
Well, no. So.
I'm aware.
Okay,
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
thank you.
All right.
Shh, this didn't go well last time, so. All right. All right. Here we go. 32. Don't miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. Oh, I hate cannons.
Damn.
Oh,
That's the high score of the night.
that's
I
it.
think.
I'm a one ball kind of player.
Yeah.
I think I did that, I don't know, last game, one of them, game before. It's all one ball. All right. That's the best I could do.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop now. There's no encore jackpot in this machine, so that's it's available.
On it. What are the scores? 204.
Yeah, 200 to get on the board.
All right.
We can get mad off some of these.
I mean, I can do it, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. All right. Yeah, let's learn something. Teach me more things.
Well, so I can try and do this to you, and you can try and do it to me, but
Okay.
I don't pay any attention to the super loops and super whatevers and all that. So maybe we should just play this game and have a spotter for that. Are
And
you
try
paying
to-
attention when do you even know that you're getting them? Do you try and set them up?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
basically, my favorite is super lanes, and if I have that activated, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna be messing around with that. I'm not going to aim at those stand-up targets.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm aware that could change it, that's all I can hit. You know, like I won't hit a ramp or my orbit, you know? Super loops is really junk from what I understand. Like, it's not really worth it. Targets can be good. Combos can be good. But super lanes is my favorite. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't ever pay attention to it at all.
Okay.
It just happens. I mean, I'm aware when I'm in super lanes, but that's it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I kind of forget that because super combos, you have to, like, roll over it as well, right? Or no? No, it's just every combo
I think
is
it's
better.
just every combo, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But, I mean, I guess...
yeah,
I don't know what the... Yeah. No. I guess, I mean, a strategy with those would be, like... try and complete songs as quick as possible and get out of them so that you can get into the next... You can have multiple things going at once.
Yeah.
Pup 'em in... Why is it a snowflake league? Because there's...
What?
He said...
He's just talking shit.
That's because, what, pitching machines? What year should you have real... Listen, I don't want to play... Do you really want to have 8, 9-year-olds pitching to you? Like, where everything is a walk and they all hit the dirt? No, that's stupid.
Oh! Nice. Into the cannon again.
Maybe 9-year-olds are better at pitching now than when I was 9. But...
They're all juicing now.
But yeah, starting as a freshman, or trying to play baseball as a freshman, having not had live pitching before, was not a good experience. I think I had 1 or 0 legitimate hits all year. I got on base a ton just because of errors and walks and other stuff, but then ultimate frisbee was the thing that supplanted soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
How are those related?
Actually, a lot of people who play ultimate frisbee were soccer players. I think they're just. I mean, it's kind of like soccer, except that when you get the ball, you have to stop moving.
Okay.
But other than that, you're like cutting and you're trying to, get the ball, and there's a lot of running and a lot of man defense, and then scoring is more like a touchdown than a goal. You just have to receive the frisbee in the end zone.
Excuse me. All right. Oh, I don't know why I thought I was starting multi-ball. I got a little ahead of myself. Come on. Ah!
All right. Yeah. What else? Okay. So just I don't know. Tell me about when I'm. I don't know.
All right. So I can give you.
I mean.
When
I'm getting close or
something,
something,
okay.
like just tell me. Try and make me aware that I have possible decisions to make.
Okay.
Those things. All right. I'm gonna.
Player 2,
I don't know. All right. I don't know.
I'll turn off the bounty so people aren't confused. And put up my opinion on the artwork.
hit the fire button to fire the cannon. Fire.
Oh, mine does this weird thing where it will turn the corner, the top of that ramp, and come back somehow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
That's just what happened. I mean, you can like see it and hear it go around and oh,
What'd he say?
drain.
Oh. I got jam. I don't know. Let's play a different one. Let's play Hell's Bells.
Nice.
Jesus. All right. Back in control. Oh. There it is. My darling, my dog is like, seriously, do we live here?
He misses the puppy cam.
He does.
So, Papa Man, are there 41 other people with that same handle on Twitch or what?
What is it? Oh no, that 42 is the answer to everything.
Oh. Wait, is it 42?
Yeah.
For some reason I was thinking it's 43.
Yeah. Always bring your towel. Oh, that is awful.
One last jackpot to boot. Oh,
All right.
another one.
We'll change our song, and then if I can trap up, I don't know, let's play, is that the Pops? Yeah, alright.
Alright, you got, yeah, your base is at 8 million right now.
So, let's see how many bell hits, if we can get greedy.
Oh, because it's lit.
Yeah.
Alright. So, before we
One
do
bell
anything-
hit
So the way that I've been getting greedy in this situation lately is
is not
to
shooting
start
the
the
cannon.
multi-ball.
Ooh.
And then it's gonna load, you're gonna fire it away, and now you're in multi-ball, but you only need 3 sets. You know, like you're gonna make some reasonable progress towards your next,
So if I get the N, you're
Yeah.
telling me in a
Or-
different way to get the N.
or the lightning bolt, which is probably less dangerous. Oh, I mean the C also, but I would actually shoot for the lightning bolt instead of the N.
Okay.
But you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Alright. And then
Start-
get more points.
Start the multi. So
But
you
don't
light the
shoot the
multi-ball.
right ramp.
Well, you'll
Oh,
light
you-
album. You'll have to shoot the right ramp, but then just shoot the bell, and multi-ball starts.
And then
now,
spell fire 3
Yeah.
more times?
Oh
Whoa!
yeah, come on.
Oh! What? Oh my god. Alright, this isn't a tournament, so I'll try it. Fucking missed. I'm shocked.
Oh, you were. I think you missed each one of them by 1 target. Yeah, oh, and then you got both. And
Oh! There it is.
now, I mean, shoot the bell and start
Shoot the
2x,
bell.
and then. Who needs 17 million? That's nothing.
Is this a good song for album?
Yeah, I can tell you that. It's number 7.
Okay.
Could be worse.
I need a lot of accidents.
Yeah, I mean, do get your ad ball. Nice. And the bell, too. You want to have the bell.
Super lanes. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, oh, problem balls. Also, yeah. How many fires?
Well, let's see see if you
Something's
got
lit.
any there. So, your jackpot is now like over 20 million.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
2 fire lanes. But I've got something lit. It's gonna be some nominal value.
It's 2, you're halfway there because...
Cannon lit for 4.9. Yes, I did blew it. God.
what's your plan here? Hold on.
I've tried to spell fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just shot an orbit and then the bell.
I know. Well,
Okay.
they were also lit.
Yeah.
All right. How close am I? Let's.
You need one set, but you have super lanes, so I think that counts as nothing. So you have to clear that out and then get. There you go. You doubled the one stand up.
I'll take it. This is like nerve-wracking. Oh, I don't even. Yeah, all right. I just tried to spill my fire.
Oh my god!
Let's
Nice.
start some jams.
So
And then.
so you could do the same thing again
No,
now.
fuck
which is-
that!
okay,
No,
then,
no.
Then you should Then what I would. Well,
Change my song? No.
so one thing is you don't have a multiplier going. So let's see. How far are you from the multiplier?
Oh,
one loop.
One bell hit.
Okay,
All
so
right.
now hold on. Before you do anything,
I'll light it.
even a crazier option is to go for maybe this isn't crazy at all. Is take your loop and then start multi-ball. So now you have.
I don't want to stack two though.
But you can collect, and then if you hit the bell, you're now in 2x.
Uh-huh.
And if you can, hold on, we're in you shifting all night long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so it's the 10th jackpot. So at the 10th.
But I can change my song
Oh, you could
with
change your song.
with the orbit.
So you could change your song.
Oh, that's a hard shot.
So you're gonna need one or so if you change your song, you'll get the last orbit that you need. Change the song, it'll come down. You start multi-ball. You shoot the cannon, and now you're in 2x with 25 million. So you have a 50 million song bonus.
And I play TNT.
Which you would play. No, you play TNT. So on the third one, you get 50 million, and you'd still have 50 million. You're one lane away from another 50 million collect.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, things are getting exciting, people. I
Oh,
hope anybody's still watching.
I've got a fucking brick. I've got a brick. All right, change it to TNT, and then hit the right ramp, then hit the bell with the cannon. Get my last lane.
Well, no, actually, you want to collect your song. You want to collect the song bonus before the jackpot. 'Cause the
Alright.
jackpot will clear out. So after you hit the bell, then you want three
I'm starting
three
to
orbits.
sweat on the left.
So okay,
Left
so
palm
three
is-
orbits.
Okay.
And if you load the cannon, I don't know what to tell you if you take it or not, or if you should
Oh,
press,
but
press your
fucking
luck.
take it.
You're playing two multi-balls,
Yeah.
though.
All right. Jesus. All right.
Yes.
Oh God. All right. TNT.
You just
Start
got-
the multi-ball.
Start the multi-ball and shoot the ball. No!
Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Oh, damn. God. Should have taken the 16 million 2x
Yeah.
song jackpot.
You are. No way. No, you were at. Weren't you at 7?
I was at 8, and I had one shot at the bell with my cannon.
Oh, you're
lit.
right.
Yeah.
So you would have had to shoot the bell and single ball play, and then shoot the cannon. You would have had 16 million. That wouldn't have been exciting. You could have had like 100 there.
I could have.
You were like.
I could have.
You were 4 shots from 100. Well, sort
Oh,
of. 4 or
thank
5.
you. No, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
All right. 1 ramp, 3 target banks. So I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll just do the ramp. See, now this just doesn't seem like very exciting.
It's just not the same.
No.
Well, you just do that now. Just get all the things. What is this, ball 2? Get 20 jam jackpots.
Oh yeah. Actually, maybe.
Do that. Like, we should do. That's so many shots. That's crazy.
That was it? It just didn't... Yeah, my song jackpot is lit for something amazing, I'm sure. 2 million.
So now I have... Oh, I have these still. Alright.
Yeah,
So-
and your song jackpot will be lit for 1 million.
And not to mention,
shots.
I'm playing TNT now,
Yeah.
which is super great.
So actually, my advice is to use the ball save period to wail on the TNT targets,
Yeah.
and then as soon as it expires, then start the multi-ball.
Okay.
And you may even fire the cannon at the TNT targets.
Yeah. Can you sweep them? No,
I don't
not
know if you
really.
can.
I don't think so.
I bet you could get 2.
Yeah. All right. So let's see how many. Cause I've played Jam already.
Yes, it is, Volps.
What?
Volps?
Volps?
Yeah. Do you know Volps?
Yeah. He's, I believe, new to our channel.
Welcome.
One bell hit. What was I looking
Sometimes-
for? I was gonna look for something. Oh, how many jackpots I already have? Like in Jam.
Oh yeah.
Does
Well,
it tell me?
can you get to the super spanning multiple?
I think so. It should save your progress, no?
Maybe. I don't think it tells you though how many you need to the super.
It wants 20 and it's not gonna tell you? That's crazy.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that can be a frustrating part of this game actually.
Yeah.
Is,
And especially on a pro when like there's not the lights, the 2 different lights.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's so much information.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like when you're not sure what to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to tell people how to play or give advice.
Mm-hmm.
But there are lots of interesting decisions
Yeah.
to be made.
Alright. Let's get a VIP pass. That's good. That was a win.
Oh. It's Stepan.
Oh, Boops?
Yeah, Volps.
Volps? The Moops.
Moops. Yeah.
Alright. I almost have TNT. Hey, Stepan. That's
You been
something.
watching this whole time, or did you come and go?
Do I have them all yet? Yeah. God.
Alright, nice, maybe. 2x, okay. This is the jackpot thing. Oh, look at this.
Look at that, with
Just
2x.
gonna take it.
It's, oh no! Oh no! Also, I love that it's like, we're just back to the 8 million and 2x song jackpot situation.
Well, hey, this is probably better. Now you can just make progress towards the next one. You got your edible. Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
I don't even know what I was hitting, just stuff. Just hit all the things.
That period is over, Volps, where every miss goes down the drain. Ooh.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
What? Okay, so there
It
was a
was
song
good.
jackpot that just got... What just happened?
I don't know, that was awesome.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to review the tape here. I think there must have been a 2x song bonus that happened. Oh yeah, because TNT...
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
18
you were
because I
18.
missed my
So you must have got a 2x collect there
Yeah.
from the song bonus. Okay, so I have some work to do.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, it's lit. That's great. 4 ramps. I'm gonna try and get some ramps and just get into multi-ball. Whoops. That's one way to do it. So is that. Oh.
All right. I think that might have to be my last one. Just
Yeah, you
because
stop
the
there.
dog. Yeah, it's only gonna go downhill, and my dog wants to go home. It's 11, and I live in Boulder. Keeping the pops forever could be 0.5 million per orbit. Why? I don't get it. I still don't understand this game. You weren't in Shook Me All Night or whatever, right?
I was.
Oh, you were.
Wait, was I?
I don't know.
Oh.
All I can
Yeah.
hear is TNT in my head.
That was you. You were in TNT. Oh, good.
You were getting about 300K in the pops.
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, luckily, Ryan is going to stream more of this tomorrow
That's right.
between 4 and 6. So, I will be watching.
All right.
I will be learning.
You're probably telling me how to set this up right
Yeah,
before then.
I'll be your wingman. You'll just have to read and play. So not only read the DMD and play, but also read the computer. So
Okay.
super simple.
Yeah, no worries.
But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the subs tonight and the follows. It was really great. And please watch Ryan Wanger tomorrow and buy Comet Pinball lights, LEDs.
Yeah.
Highest quality.
Illuminating this game
That's
in
right.
beautiful fashion. But also we have all this other
Yeah.
fancy stuff going on.
They're subpar to the LEDs. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta have a good night.